It's time for Wisconsin race fans to gather round. Welcome to the Racing Roundup Show, and thanks for joining us for our 42nd consecutive season. We are your destination for news and interviews, the Wisconsin racing scene, the upper Midwest, NASCAR, and more. With the support of our great sponsors, the Racing Roundup Show is America's longest-running weekly motorsports show held in front of a live audience. And tune in every Saturday morning at 11:30 to CW18 Milwaukee to catch Milwaukee's only motorsports show. You still have time to join the racing crowd for tonight's show. And now, here is the host of the Racing Roundup Show, Tim Trado.
Hey gang, how are you? Welcome to our July 7th edition of the Racing Roundup Show. We got a great crowd in front of us. We got a few more spots for you. Yes, they're conditioned. Yes, it's a beautiful night to be here at Paulie's Pub and Eatery, 81st and Greenfield, for another edition of our show on our 42nd season. We can't thank our sponsors enough for making this show and every one of our shows possible. On tonight's program, we have Oak Creek Automotive, sponsored modified racer Brendan Ostrowski. He brought his family with him. He brought his race car with him. We'll talk to Brendan about his modified season, as well as, I believe, rolling out for the first time, the nominees that'll be voted on for the Southeastern Wisconsin Short Track Hall of Fame induction. Voting starts July 15th, so stay tuned to the show to hear who is on that short exclusive list. Bryce Miller races the ASA Midwest Tour and fields 2 trucks in the Midwest Truck Series. He's here in detail to detail his busy season, as well as maybe have a picture next to his race car with you. It's right here in the lot at Paulie's. Thanks, guys, for bringing the car down. The Appalachian Sucker Punch number 11, Super Late, is sitting right here at Paulie's on the front driveway, so come on down, bring the kids, bring the camera. Ethan Kling is here. He races a Dorothy model at Plymouth Dirt Track, and we'll have tickets to give away after tonight's show to watch the races this Saturday at Plymouth. We have a lot of cool giveaways tonight after the show. Looking forward to Ethan and his compelling story. Chris Gross and his wife Anna operate race car components for Gearheads. They have the parts truck every Friday night in the pits at Gravity Park. Well, there's a lot going on at Gravity Park. There's the racers that we want to talk about, racers we want to talk to, and Chris is here tonight to talk to us about Copperhead Gears, about a big Terry Van Roy tribute race coming up. Also, he brought along Phil Wiestoff with him. He's got a busy schedule with multi-generations of racing, so we're talking a lot of fun things with families in racing at Gravity Park with the Grosses and the Wiestoffs. So it's going to be fun to have a little session with those guys here in a few minutes as well. Dean Strom is here to deliver the Bonafide Security Solutions Short Track Report. We'll have the latest from Joliet and the Interstate Batteries of Southeast Wisconsin NASCAR report. Then Bill Holland's exclusive In the Groove will take us to Slinger and Madison Ovals. Bring your appetite. It's Taco Tuesday, or anything's good here on the menu at Paulie's Pub and Eatery. Plus, we'll have prizes after the show for our live audience here as well. Stick around. This is the Racing Roundup Show. We're live at Paulie's Pub and Eatery. Come on down and join the racing crowd. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in to the Racing Roundup Show. Check out our website, racingroundupshow.com, and like our show on Facebook. Join us on Twitter and Instagram at Racing Roundup. We're coming right back after these messages from our awesome show sponsors.
Johnson & Sons Paving is an asphalt and concrete paving contractor serving southern Wisconsin and proudly sponsors our weekly Bill Holland in the Groove segment. Trust the team of experts offering a full range of asphalt and concrete construction services for customers from Dane County to Fond du Lac and from Sheboygan to Kenosha County. Johnson & Sons Paving is proud to meet or beat their clients' timeline while exceeding expectations. Homeowners and business owners alike depend on the racers at Johnson & Sons Paving to stay on budget and to get in and out quickly while keeping their property safe and accessible at all times. For all of your asphalt and concrete needs, get started by going online to johnsonsonspaving.com.
Automatic Transmission Design is located in Germantown, Wisconsin. They've been hard at work the last 15 years in perfecting the best performance racing transmissions and converters. The folks at ATD have made it possible to offer the best quality and most affordably priced winning components for off-road, drag racing, truck pulling, and circle track applications. ATD may not be the biggest or most famous company in the marketplace, but they have the will and put in that extra effort to provide you with the best products available. ATD's certified technicians go through a comprehensive quality checklist on every transmission and converter they build. Then it's tested on their in-house dyno. Only then is the product ready for shipment to the customer. ATD takes these steps to provide you with the best quality products every time. They are 100% guaranteed. Their no returns policy makes sure it's right the first time. The next time you need a performance transmission or converter, give Charlie a call at 262-251-7777 or visit autotransdesign.com.
Join the racing crowd every Saturday at 11:30 for the Racing Roundup Show, Milwaukee's only motorsports TV show. We have racing highlights, news, and interviews from the Wisconsin racing scene, NASCAR, and more. With great support from our sponsors, our host Jim Trado and expert reporters cover all things motorsports. Visit RacingRoundupShow.com. For 42 years and counting, the Racing Roundup Show is the destination program for Wisconsin race fans.
Bobby Gutnick and the technicians at Oak Creek Automotive on South 27th Street in Drexel are experts in automotive repair. For 35 years and counting, the Napa Certified Car Care Center at Oak Creek Automotive handles emission testing, tires, and complete auto, truck, and SUV repair. From oil changes to transmission replacement, 414-761-3250 to schedule your free inspection appointment. For all your vehicle repair needs, head to South 27th in Drexel to the experts at Oak Creek Automotive. Welcome back to the Racing Roundup Show, America's longest-running weekly motorsports program held in front of a live audience. You still have time to join the racing crowd. Now let's get back to our host, the PA voice of the Daytona 500. You've seen him on Flow Racing's coverage of the Snowball Derby and Slinger Nationals, and on Track TV's coverage of the ASA Stars National Tour. Once again, here is Jim Trado.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming back to our show. Thanks for being part of our show. You're welcome to watch this anytime you care to. If you missed part of it, you want to watch it again because you love everything that Chris is going to say, by all means, look at our show on demand on our website, RacingRoundupShow.com, or through our YouTube channel. Just click on Racing Roundup in the search bar. You'll find us right away. The show will be sorted by date. Have fun looking at that. We'd encourage you to go to our website, RacingRoundupShow.com, to click on our sponsor logos and help them. It's because they help our show certainly become a possible thing, because we haven't done this for 42 years without great support from many of the sponsors you hear on the show. Everybody on this program and our Saturday show are a big part of what we do. So I want to make sure you celebrate with us and support them, because we're celebrating 42 years already of doing this program. Here at Paulie's Pub and Eatery, we've been here for a long time. We also want to tell you that this coming Sunday is your final chance, maybe the final chance you hear from me anyway, that this Sunday, Paulie's Pub and Eatery is taking a shuttle bus to Slinger Super Speedway. It's Prelude to Nationals night. For $50, you get VIP seating in a suite. You get food, drink, bus ride, ticket. Yep, it's all included. It's for this coming Sunday's races at Slinger Super Speedway to see the Midwest Truck Series and 4 other divisions race on Sunday night. It's a big bus, so if you want to get on, by all means, come here to Paulie's Pub and Eatery and sign up. I think you can actually access to their website, pauliespubhandeatery.com. Sign up now at the website. Very limited seats for this VIP experience. It's all included. You got the pavilion, food, drink, tickets, bus ride to and from Paulie's here in West Allis. So keep that in mind. Sign up soon before it fills up. It's Prelude to Nationals night this coming Sunday at Slinger Speedway. Hey, if you're looking to buy or sell a home or commercial property, choose Rapina Realty. List and buy with confidence. Hire a realtor that has the knowledge and expertise to get your deal done. Sell your house, or they'll help you find your dream home. Not all realtors are the same. Knowledge is power. Hire knowledge. Visit their website, rapinarealty.com. We have some great prizes to give away after the show tonight here at Paulie's, including race tickets to Slinger Super Speedway the next 2 Friday nights in Madison, Angel Park Speedway this Sunday, Plymouth Dirt Track anytime you want to go, Wilmot Raceway any Saturday, bottles of Anderson's Pure Maple Syrup, racing T-shirts and hats, Woban products, LD's barbecue gift cards. This 124 scale diecast, thank you Diecast Jim. It's a Brett Bodine 2003, I think it was, the tribute year that he ran the Hooters design with the 4 members that perished with Allen and that plane crash, that crest on the hood. We'll give this car away tonight to somebody in the audience. So you pick your prize when you get after the show. So come on down and join us. We do great giveaways. We have more stuff as well from our friends at Greenfield Gallery Sales on Facebook. It's time for the Interstate Batteries of Southeast Wisconsin NASCAR Report. They're a proud founding sponsor of Joe Gibbs Racing. We'll finish 1, 2, and 3 on Sunday. Visit interstatebatteries.com to find a battery for every need at a dealer near you. Chase Briscoe held off a fast-closing Christopher Bell to win NASCAR's Cup Series race Sunday night in their series return to Chicagoland Speedway in Joliet. Bell said it took him too long to get a run on Briscoe, albeit Bell had 2-lap fresher tires. Denny Hammond won the pole and finished 3rd with a late race pass on William Byron. Good days for Alex Bowman in 5th and Riley Herbst in 10th. Bad days for Tyler Reddick in 36th and Connor Zilich, who did not make it past the initial start lap because he got nudged into the backstretch wall. His day was done. Rookie season again. I think it's the 3rd time he finished 36th or worse in the last couple races. Good news, the track announced the Cup Series sellout. Not so good news, there was a lot of rain. A lot of rain Friday, torrential rain on Saturday, a 4-hour delay for the O'Reilly Series race, and the ground was wet. That meant parking on Sunday was a challenge. My son Sam was included in that traffic trying to get in and out of the speedway. Hours and hours to get in, and it wasn't no fun getting out, but they got the race in. Unfortunately, some fans were not able to see the start of the race due to wet grounds and not able to use all the parking available at the speedway. Saturday's NASCAR O'Reilly Series race was rain delayed. Big time rain came through on Saturday, Friday for that matter. I was there. Oh my goodness, it came through sideways. My car was shaking. It was crazy. However, the ARCA race started on time on Friday night, and that was won by a couple of PRG teams. Let's go there right now. I was there for the ARCA Menard Series race. Pinnacle Racing Group and Joe Gibbs Racing have been the premier teams in the ARCA Menard Series this year. It proved out once again. PRG had top 2 finishers in Connor Mosak and Laney Bice. She has finished now, I think, fifth, and second on mile-and-a-half racetracks. Now, part-time schedule for her. She's doing great. And also want to give a mention to Landon S. Huffman, the 19-year-old son of Shane Huffman, who finished third in a car prepared by CR7 Motorsports and Frank Kimmel. Nice job by those guys as well. Jade Avedissian finished 6th in her best finish on a big track. I'm talking to her this week on the Bull Ring podcast. You can check that out on Track TV. Looking forward to a lot of fun things to come. That was on Friday. Saturday, again, 4-hour wait to get that O'Reilly Series race in. They gave the command about 9 p.m. The race went green soon after 9. Chase Elliott, Taylor Gray, and Connor Zilich each led a bunch of laps. But when it came down to the pay window, Brandon Jones raced off to the win after trading the lead with Gray and Elliott in the final 40 laps. The race went into overtime with Jones holding off a hard charge of Chase Elliott. Franklin's Sam Mayer finished 8th. Randall Parker Retzlaff 14th. Slinger's Josh Blicky 36th, 4 laps down. I was at Chicagoland Speedway on Friday. I plan on going to the next NASCAR race, which is this coming Friday and Saturday for me at Lime Rock Park in Connecticut. The road course in Connecticut is hosting the ARCA Series on Friday and the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series on Saturday. I'm working both of those races, while the O'Reilly Series and the Cup Series head to Atlanta on the mile-and-a-half there. So that's a lot of things going on. They're splitting up for that. I think the first time this year, racing on the same weekend, not taking weekends off. So all National Series will be in action. I'll be in where they call Lime Rock Park. I don't know if there's a catchphrase or not, but it's a place that Sam Posey made famous. It's the home track of my friend on Fox, Mike Joy. Let's now welcome in a couple of guests here as we roll on with a busy Racing Around a program. I want to encourage you to join us on Saturday. You might see some of what we're talking about here every Saturday at 11:30 a.m. on CW18 Milwaukee. We take 30 minutes of our show and make it into a TV show. So it makes a wider audience, more people get to see it, and support the great sponsors as well that support our TV show as well, please. Welcome back to the Racing Roundup Show. I'm Jim Trado, joined by a couple of guys who have been busy racing. Race car components for gearheads. You've seen their commercial here on our show, but more importantly, we now have the guy in charge, along with his wife Anna, Chris Gross, and his buddy Philip Wiestoff here, talking about Gravity Park and other cool racetracks they get to go to. Guys, welcome to the Racing Roundup Show.
Thanks for having us, Jim.
Thanks for having us.
Chris, thanks for your support all year. I know it's a big deal. I've got this. If you're wondering, what is that? It's actually my very own Copperhead Gears can koozie. Actually, it's actually a tumbler. I never know because I just like, man, there's a Copperhead on there. I know what that is. You also know the color by this and the Copperhead Gears you put together. Tell us more about Copperhead Gears and the impetus behind it with what you guys get to do.
Well, the color came about, we wanted something different, and the copper color just stood out. So you can almost walk down any pit lane and look under someone's car, and you see a copper, you know it's from us.
What made you design your own and use your own equipment and other parts that you know are superior to others?
We wanted to build something a little better. Some of the quality that was coming out of some of the other companies wasn't there. The bearings weren't as good. So we took it a little step further and came up with the product we have now. We have great support from the people we buy from, so it makes a better mousetrap.
Who runs Copperhead Gears in their race cars? What divisions, what drivers? Drop some names on us.
Oh, God. I can't right off the top.
Better yet, go to Copperhead Gears on Facebook, and you guys have a nice job and say congrats to this guy for winning, congrats to that gal for winning.
The big one was 141 a couple weeks ago with Eric Malik.
Yeah.
So Eric just won at 141, a big show, so he's the most recent one.
All right.
We've had, God, I can't think of his name. He's won twice now at Slinger in the Sportsman Division.
Good.
Sportsman Division.
Good.
So
there's not just dirt guys using your stuff.
No, it's asphalt. We're getting into the drag race season right now, so we've been busy building drag race gears right now. So it keeps me busy.
The Gross family racers, you guys are hard at it. What are you all racing this year with you and your sons?
Oh, right now we've got the LS late model, which has been nothing but trouble.
Okay.
Electrical issues.
At Gravity Park, correct?
At Gravity.
Yep.
But street stock, we've been hanging our own. So we were running second in points to fill up until we decided to take a night off, and so it's hard to catch this guy. He's pretty damn fast.
Well, thanks to Philip's social pages, I got to watch a heat race taken from the stands in a family video that was posted after. You guys are hard at it, racing against his son. That's got to be kind of fun knowing you can race against these guys that have a lot of years like you do, Philip.
Yeah, it's been a great year so far. We started out a little rough. I led the opener all the way to the white and got a right front flat tire coming to the checkered. So we started the year off with a DNF, and I thought we were doomed, but we backed it up with 2 feature wins in a row and 2 seconds in a row. So that got us started off on the right foot, and been just maintaining ever since, I guess.
The 99's on the door. Is it your car, and where do you race it? What division?
Yep, it is my car. I built it a few years back with Kenny Richards. It's an Outlaw chassis. Honestly, I've raced asphalt for a long, long time and wanted to move to the dirt world and try that. And I told my wife we would race for a championship at Gravity Park. It was Friday nights worked best for us, and if I told her I gave her 4 weeks, and if we had the point lead, we'd keep going. And if I didn't, I'd quit and we'd focus on Wyatt's racing. Well,
He's not telling you, though. There's an asphalt late model in his garage, too.
And his son races dirt oval karts, which we'll get to. So there was a choice there. So I guess you're still racing then.
Well, now we're doing it all.
What else are you racing, Philip?
Just sticking with Gravity Park for right now with the street stock. I do some teching for the Midwest Truck Series, so I think we'll be on race like 17 for the season after this weekend. Between teching for the Truck Series, Wyatt's go-kart racing 2 days a week, and my Friday nights at Gravity Park. We made the trip to Plymouth Thursday and rained out there for that race for the Independence 30 or whatever. I see that got rescheduled. So
August 20th, yep.
Yeah, we're getting around.
When it comes to racing, how many people help you in a given day or week? Because it's you and your son, and I'm guessing your wife's pitching in with what she can do.
That's it.
That's
got
it. All right.
Yeah, my mom and dad go along and support, but Chris asked me when we got in the van, he's like, where's Wyatt? How come he's not coming along? I'm like, because he's got 2 go-karts to get ready for this weekend if he's going racing.
All right. Where does he race?
He's racing Dodge County, 8th Mile go-kart track that was started at the Dodge County Fairgrounds. He's 3 in a row there. He hasn't been beat yet. So, and then we've been racing Cecil up in Shawano, I think it's Shawano County or Cecil. It's called Little Buckaroo Motorplex.
Okay.
He's been racing there on Sundays, and they just had their special this last Saturday, and he won that one too. So he's had a great season for his second year in a go-kart.
So if you're watching this, there's a couple places we haven't talked a lot about on our show that are racing go-karts. In Beaver Dam at Dodge County Fairgrounds. You mentioned in Shawano County, that's Little Junior Buckaroo, Little Buckaroo. Chris, where do you guys all get to race besides Gravity Park?
Mostly Gravity Park.
Okay.
We were going to run Thursday with them guys, but we saw the rain coming in, and we're like, we've been in this situation before. So we decided to keep the car home, and it was a good call.
Who's all racing in your family right now, Chris?
My youngest son, Nate, has a sport mod, and he's got the LS late model. Of course, Andy's in my street stock also, which we're chasing Philip almost every week. And then my grandson's coming along, and little change of plans. He didn't quite want to go the sport mod route.
Okay.
It was all done, all completed, and then he saw the street stock, and he's like, Grandpa, if you don't sell the street stock, can I race the street stock? I said, absolutely.
Well, that's the car your son Andy's running now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the plan will be if it don't sell, we'll put Parker in the street stock. I think it's a little better to start in the street stock than jump them into the sport mod right away. So.
Gotcha. So I've been to Race Car Components for Gearheads in Beaver Dam. It's right off of 151. I'm guessing it's a quick stop for a lot of folks. What kind of parts do you keep there? Give us a little pop on what the business does in a given week.
We carry almost everything from tires, clutches, valve cover, gaskets, anything that really bolts onto the car.
And what's the big deal about having MD3 body panels available in your shop for people to come get?
You don't have to pay the shipping.
All right.
There's so much shipping because everything's oversized now. So we just go down and pick them up, so there's no shipping freight, so we don't pass that on to the customers. So
a great destination for sure.
Yes.
What about your mastery of the G60 Hoosier tire? What's going on there?
We kind of massage them a little bit. We put our own stamp on it. We do our own grooving, siping. So something that was handed down to me from my brother, and I like to wish my brother happy recovery. He just had open heart surgery.
Oh my! All right.
So
our wishes and thoughts are with him as well.
Yeah. So Yeah, he had a artery get detached from his heart. So
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
kind of happened suddenly. So, but yeah, he's very knowledgeable, as most people know. He's comes to late model and tires. I don't think there's anybody better than him in the state of Wisconsin.
So you can use that advantage to your advantage and get the advice and expertise from Chris and the guys and gals at Race Car Components for Gearheads. Where can we find you on socials, Chris?
What's that?
Where can we find you on socials?
Mostly Facebook is where we're at. We just started a TikTok page and stuff like that. So
search Copperhead Gears.
We're slowly getting more media friendly, and it takes a little time because Anna's still working a full-time job up until February, and then she's retiring, so she'll have a little bit more time to spend on the business.
So bring your
side.
retirement gifts to Anna in the pits at the Gravity Park parts trailer that you guys operate out of the truck. Yeah.
But then there's a lot going on at Gravity. I mean, we've had excellent tracks all year. So I mean, you hear a lot of drivers complaining about dust, and we really haven't had that problem at Gravity. So, but we also have the Terry Van Roy race coming up on July 31st. So anybody that wants to help out, get a hold of Ron Cole up at Gravity Park. And Ron's doing this out of his own pocket. I mean, he's been running this Terry Van Roy race now this will be the second or third year, and all this money comes out of Ron's pocket. So he does not, whatever sponsors he gets, he adds to it. It's not like the track is doing, they're adding their point money into it, but all the extra money on top of that race, that's all coming from Ron and what Ron's doing to make that happen.
And I'm guessing you'll get it through Copperhead Gears on Facebook. Send them a private message or a direct message, and they'll get you in touch with Ron. And it's going to be neat to follow that along. Yeah. We're going to take a quick timeout now on the Racing Roundup program. We're back with more on this edition. How about a big hand in the meantime for Chris Gross and Philip Wiestoff, guys? Thanks for coming on the Racing Roundup show.
Thanks.
Appreciate it very much. We'll be right back. And we're back. It's amazing. It's amazing. Do that for TV, then we keep rolling. You mentioned the Terry Van Roy race, and I know it's important to bring this up because we need people to plan their schedule accordingly.
Oh, yeah.
That's a Friday night, right?
That's a Friday
Gravity
night.
Park.
July 31st. For the Grand National Division, yes. So, I mean, most everybody knows Terry drove for a living. Was his job. He didn't have another job. So, I mean, he was one of the few that made a living off racing. So, and how many different race cars, figure eights, Grand National, sportsman cars, I mean, you name it, Terry drove it.
Yep.
So,
that'll be great.
It's a good cause to, do it. I know it's very difficult to put on a race, so any help Ron can get at making this one of the biggest races at Gravity Park would be great.
And again, probably go through Copperhead Gears on Facebook to get a hold of you guys.
Yep, I can get anybody in touch with Ron, and I wanted Ron to come on the show, but he's camera shy, so.
All right. Well, I guess we could have phoned a friend on that one, but that's okay. we're going to support him in every way we can, given the exposure that he was going to be here to provide. Yeah. Philip, when it comes to your racing, I know there's a lot going on. You mentioned you're a tech official with the Midwest Truck Series. You're racing with a car that you put together that's in your shop. Your son's go-karts, plural, are in your shop. Who all helps you with sponsorship with your stuff?
So we got Mac Tools by Dillman has helped me out since I probably started. Just our Mac distributor really helps us out. Obviously, Midwest Truck Series, John Wood for giving me employment. Walter's Gas Service up in Beaver Dam, the Thirsty Beaver Bar, Dustin and Becky Ward have stepped up big this year to help us out. Picaro Motorsports, Mid-State Race Engines, Sean Buckingham, Joe Wendorf, my mom and dad, and obviously Tiffany and Wyatt for their countless hours in the shop, helping us get ready each and every week.
Some racers may not say, I want to be an official someday. You're doing both. What drew you to being an official in a series you aren't racing in?
The fairness, honestly. Just striving to learn, right? An opportunity. You never know where your next opportunity will come from, and you just never want to burn a bridge, right? Any opportunity, any person I've met along the way, like Tommy Picaro, for instance, met him kind of through the truck series and racing, and carburetors are second to none. I run one of his carburetors. Just an opportunity and the fairness, I guess, and I enjoy it. It's a lot of thinking outside the box to put on a show. And then, honestly, the Gravity Park thing is just kind of relaxing, right? I just get to get away from it. Nobody really knows who I am when I get there. I don't get a bunch of phone
we know
calls.
who you are.
Oh, they do now. Point leader, yeah.
That's all right. But, and to be honest with you, the Gravity Park thing, I can't stress enough how much it reminds me of my childhood, more like a Columbus Speedway. They're open to taking, like I can take Wyatt there in the pits, and it's a lot of paperwork, and they charge us a discounted rate. But I just can't stress enough how good the facility the facility really is. And I kind of fell in love with it. I mean, the Friday nights work with our schedule, and the track surface has been great as far as putting on good racing. I just wish everybody would come give it a try, or at least give it a watch.
There's 7 divisions racing again this Friday night, so there's a lot of racing, a lot of fans to draw. Like, what's going on next? Well, there's another race coming right out of the chute right now. Let's go. We're watching a bunch of racing. It starts at 7 o'clock this Friday. Best place to look for it is on Facebook, Gravity Park USA. That's where they keep a lot of the updates. And for you, Chris, racing in the 40-plus years you have, what kind of satisfaction do you have knowing that you're helping other people? You see them struggle, but you help them, and now they're succeeding, or now they're saying, thanks for the help, or I didn't know you had that in the truck. How much satisfaction do you guys get knowing you're part of the whole process too?
It happens almost weekly. I mean, just last time we were Gravity Park, guy came up and said, "Hey, you got a water pump in the truck?" Of course, He looked at me and Anna like, "You have a brand new water pump?" And I said, "Yeah, brand new Stewart water pump, ready to go." And he was just kind of shocked. But I've never seen one broke like he did.
Okay.
I mean, it literally broke the ears off. And
wow,
that was kind of crazy. But I mean, we have just about everything on the truck that you could possibly break or, at the track or get in an accident, from radiator hoses to hubs, spindles, 3-piece spindles. It's endless.
Yeah, wow. That takes a lot of effort, and there's a lot of people that are saying, "Can you give me this?" You guys have to anticipate sometimes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Especially at the lead time on some of the parts you get?
You really do. I mean, a lot of the... you have to think, okay, if somebody crashes, what do they need? You get hit from behind. What do they need? What does the mod need versus an A mod versus a B mod versus the street stock versus the Grand National? It gets difficult sometimes. I mean, it's not easy. And then you get Philip, who likes to come in, and I just let him go shopping because it's easier because then he spends more.
He knows what he wants, and he also pays for it. Wow, that's amazing. I thought maybe let's work on this sponsorship thing together, shall we, Philip? He's right between us here. No, it takes a lot of effort, and I'm really happy that you're part of it. I'm sure Philip's happy that you're there if you need it, supporting the series, but also putting together a competitive car that your son Andy gets to go
it
try to beat him with.
Because his shop's only a mile down the road.
It's all there in Beaver Dam, I'm telling you. It's a one-stop shop, and now Philip's right down the road. That's kind of a neat thing to have when you guys go racing.
Yeah, so I mean, pretty much, there are going to be things we don't have. I mean, the A-mods are so specialized in the back for their bird cages, and you can't possibly stock everything for them. And you don't really want to between manufacturers and whatnot. It'd get too costly.
Okay.
But everything as far as suspension, lower A-frames, upper A-frames, hind joints, all that, it's all on the truck.
Sure. Wow. Great.
I mean, get it. We even have push rods and rocker arms and all that on the truck.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
So
you never know. Going for a points championship, you got to be ready. You got to have it for sure.
Exactly. So you got to expect the unexpected. So I mean, is there going to be some things we don't have? Yes.
Yep.
You can't possibly cover a whole car.
Yeah, for sure. We really appreciate you guys coming down. Thanks a lot for taking the time.
Oh, thank us, Jim.
You got a busy schedule. Appreciate you taking some time out here on a Tuesday night. We'll let you get back to hanging out with your buddy Donnie Scheffler over here. Having some pizza together.
He's another one of those camera shy guys.
Yeah, right. Philip, thanks a lot for coming down. We wish you the best of luck. Continued success as well. How about a hand for Philip Wiestoff and for Chris Gross from Race Car Components for Gearheads. Search Copperhead Gears on social to find him. And Philip, I forgot, what's your socials? Where can we find what you're up to?
Just Facebook. I just try and pop on there periodically to give an update of where we're headed next.
All right, keep an eye on him. You can follow us on socials and click on his stuff from the spelling of his last name.
He's
we got it on our site.
He's actually being modest because he's our points leader for the street stocks. So he's being modest right now.
We wish you well, guys. Thanks a lot for coming on the show. Lots to cover. We've got a couple race cars out front. We want to talk to those drivers. We'll talk to you as well. Come on down and join us. We're at Paulie's Pub and Eatery, 81st and Greenfield, and we'll be right back.
Join the racing crowd every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central all season long. Share what you love about short track racing on our Facebook page and on Twitter and Instagram at Racing Roundup. We'll be right back with more of the Racing Roundup Show.
Get your whole family involved in affordable, competitive kart racing at Millwright Raceway in Dousman, Wisconsin, home of the Badger Kart Club. Walk the pit area, talk to racers, and check out the action from the grandstands. There's a play area for the kids and great food at the concession stand. Spectator admission is free. Badger Kart Club points racers and National Touring Series race on the challenging paved road course most Sundays from April through September. Badger Kart Club is well established and well respected. There's 15 classes and over 100 drivers racing every week. From ages 5 to 75, kart racing offers competition for generations of racers of all ages. Bring the kids and check out kart racing for yourself at one of America's finest kart tracks. This is where Alan Kowicki, Danica Patrick, Sam Mayer, and Josh Palicki got their start. Millwright Raceway is just south of I-94 in Dousman, 35 miles west of Milwaukee, and 45 miles east of Madison. For all the latest information, directions, and race schedule, visit BadgerKartClub.com.
For your next purge or project, go with the pros. Source Services. Champion driver and Wisconsin Short Track Hall of Famer Dan Source founded Source Services in 1988 with one truck, one employee, and a tireless work ethic. Through the dedicated work of Dan and his employees, Source Services LLC is Southeastern Wisconsin's leading waste container rental company. Dropped and picked up by professionals, you can rent a dumpster for up to 60 days. Source Services sorts and recycles to reduce the amount of waste going into landfills. Go with the pros at sourceservices.com.
Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable. Life is full of questions. Is the presentation ready for work tomorrow? Why is there so much traffic at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday? Are your in-laws visiting this weekend or next? You've got plenty of things to worry about. Whether your car will start shouldn't be one of them. With an outrageously dependable battery under your hood, you can cross one of those questions off your list, which gives you time to answer more things like,
are we there yet?
Interstate Batteries, delivering the most trustworthy source of power to the world since 1952.
427-1000 American Foundation. Cracks and leaks in your basement, have no fears. We've been fixing those things for over 60 years. Trust and dedication, that's American Foundation.
Call American right now for huge savings.
427-1000 American Foundation.
When we decided to get our crack-leaky basement done, I am so glad we called American Foundation. It gave us a sense of confidence, and it gave us our basement back.
And it was the right choice.
Thank you very much. American Foundation Specialist has been fixing basements since 1947. Satisfied customers are the future at American. Call American for huge savings at
427-1000 American Foundation.
Precise Auto and Truck Accessories is your one-stop shop when it comes to adding style and functionality to your vehicles. Owner and late model racer Mike Grunberg has 15 years of experience installing window tinting, cat skin leather, seat heaters and seat coolers. There's a million accessories available. Ladder racks, trailer hitches, detailing, remote starters, and more. Precise Auto and Truck Accessories in Wisconsin Dells is a WeatherTech Diamond dealer. Bring your vehicle to the trusted guy, Mike Grunberg at Precise Auto and Truck Accessories.
This is the greatest short track spectacle of the summer. This is the Slick National.
Racing's best have gathered once again to partake in one of July's great racing traditions, all in pursuit of their chance at history.
Now Winter's nudge again. Johnny Sauter to lead at Slinger.
Ty Majeski wins his 4th Slinger Nationals.
Like our show on Facebook and share our content with other race fans. We hope to see you at one of our upcoming shows too. Join racers, other race fans, and win prizes. Now let's get back to more of the Racing Roundup Show.
Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the program for our 42nd season. We're glad to be with us for a long time here at Polly's Pub and Eatery, 81st and Greenfield. We're right across the street from the Milwaukee Mile Racetrack, where tomorrow 25 IndyCar teams are testing. However, it is closed to the public, so you hear a lot of noise, but there will not be open grandstands to watch the IndyCars test for their big doubleheader coming up the end of August. Tonight and every Tuesday night through September, LD's Barbecue has bike nights with live bands every Tuesday. Great food in their award-winning restaurant in East Troy. Tonight's live band is Pop Riot. Next week's band is Talon. Our first LD's Barbecue Road Show will be there on a Tuesday night, bike night on July 28th. Enjoy the finest smoked brisket, chicken, and sausage with award-winning sauces and rubs at LD's Barbecue in East Troy. The portion of the show tonight, right now, is brought to you by BMR Electric Carts in Random Lake. They have bikes, e-bikes, and scooters in your choice of colors. An average of 20 Icon golf carts are in stock at all times, including 6-seaters. Brad Miller is Wisconsin's only Icon gas and electric cart dealer. Check out their Facebook page, and it's at BMR Electric Carts Company. We'd like to thank and recognize a few of our sponsors that make our 42nd season possible. Boring Bob's escorted NASCAR tours. Just took a bunch of people down to Joliet this past weekend. He has also upcoming tours as well. Our Dave Schmalzer was on the bus with a lot of folks, so it was a lot of fun on Sunday. More tours to come. We've got some information about that here at the show. If you want to grab a flyer, we'll be happy to hand you one. You can always call Bob anytime at 414-321-1307 for his next escorted NASCAR tour. I want to thank Rapina Realty, Slinger Super Speedway, HRP Hefner Racing Products, Source Services, Polly's Pub and Eatery, Adams Towing, Select Container, Precise Auto Truck Accessories in Wisconsin Dells, Bonafide Security Solutions, and Auto Trans Design in Germantown. Some of the great people that make our show possible. Please support them and make sure you tell them you heard it here on the Racing Roundup Show. We're glad to have you with us on the program. We've got a lot of things to cover. We've got the short track report for Dean Strom on the way. We also have a couple race cars outside with Brendan Ostrowski in a modified. And Bryce Miller brought his super late model down. So we're talking to those guys yet to come here on the program. Welcome back to the Racing Roundup Show. Glad to have you with us here. And it's going to be neat to see things play out this coming weekend. There's a lot of racing in the area. Let's welcome in a driver in his first season as a rookie driver in the late models at Plymouth Dirt Track on the Sheboygan County Fairgrounds, Ethan Kling. Ethan, welcome to the Racing Roundup Show. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for reaching out and saying, hey, I want to be on the program.
Absolutely.
Your story's a bit different than others because you went racing at Slinger first.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do there?
We ran with the Slinger Sixers there for the first season out and had a buddy of mine who got back into it. So eventually I followed in his steps. But it was a pretty good time. Went out, didn't win a single race out there, but plenty of top threes, top fives.
Yeah.
Because, the guy who ended up winning the championship is a 5-time champion in one season. So it's like, I got to give that guy credit.
Hey, fourth in points in Rookie of the Year is not a bad thing.
No, can't go wrong with it.
That was like 3 years ago. What'd you do since then?
We tried joining the IMCA, running a 4-cylinder out there, but I was just plagued with a bad car that year.
Sure.
Brand new motor. I think, 5 new motors, and each one blew up.
No way.
5.
Wow,
and
that's a record.
We got probably, $10,000 into that car, and I was just like, we're done. And it's like, at that money, might as well just go big or go home.
For those of you who don't know, Slinger Speedway is a high-banked asphalt track going around about 12 seconds. Plymouth is a whole different animal, especially when you're a high-power late model.
Yeah.
You got to cowboy up every now and then.
Every now and then.
What made you decide to get into a late model, Ethan?
Just something I always wanted to do. It was a challenge, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Go for it. I mean, ain't really got the money for it. We don't have the tools for it. Don't have the sponsors for it, but I was like, what if? What if we actually do this and it works out?
Where'd you get the car?
Got it from a guy down in Rockford, Illinois, I believe it was.
Okay.
And it's turnkey ready, whatnot. I was like, all right, I don't have to do a lot of work to it.
Yeah.
But slowly it's coming together, and we got it finally back up and running, and we'll be ready to go this Saturday up there at Plymouth.
Good.
Run
Good.
with the Super 6 Series, and pray things go better this time.
So when things get rolling at Plymouth, it's not every Saturday. Does that help or hurt your schedule with work and everything else in mind?
It kind of helps. I mean, it's not a whole lot of races, so you don't get a whole lot of seat time. You don't get a whole lot of time to learn. But we try to get up to gravity as much as possible so we can get that seat time, and I can actually feel this car out and know what it's doing.
Sure.
I mean, we do test it out at the farm and whatnot, but a farm field is not the same as a track.
No, and some racetracks have started out as farm fields, but you literally are working the family farm. Let's bring up the fact that you are driving as, not a lot of people. You're doing it with just your left hand. Doing a farming incident.
Yes.
Well, what age were you when you had your incident at the farm that took your right arm?
I was 9 years old at that time.
Wow.
Yeah, just a itty-bitty guy. And been out there ever since. Still work with the same machine that took it, so.
What kind of farming do you guys do?
Right now we're just doing cash crop, and we're raising a couple heifers on the side. That way wintertime the barn stays warm, pipes don't freeze, that kind of thing. But there was no money in milk.
Well, and you're in Newburgh, and there's things that you got to do. Mm-hmm. How many acres do you guys have?
What are we at? I want to say probably about 180 that we own.
Okay.
And then what we rent from there and whatever else, I have no idea.
I can tell not many things stop you from your determined way to get things done.
Oh, absolutely
When it comes to driving your race car, what do you have to do to that race car that some may not?
Nothing.
Okay.
I run it as it is.
All right.
And you adapt, you learn as you go.
All right.
Like my biggest challenge was learning, because I got a Burt 2 transmission in there, and was learning how to shift. Like you got one lever, you push it forward for reverse, and you got the other lever for low range, high range, and I got to reach through my steering wheel even when I'm going through staging to shift into high range.
Sure.
So it's like trying to balance the steering wheel with your knee, reach through, pull it as quick as you can, but it works. I figured it out. So.
I can only imagine. I try to drive every now and then with one leg on the steering wheel. I'll eat my French fries. It's got to be a different thing for you, though, because things happen so quickly and restarts and everything else that has to happen. You just take it as this is what I have to do.
Yeah. One thing I learned with doing all this was if I get an itch while I'm racing on the track, I can't itch. It's like I'll sit there, I'll get an itch up here or something while I'm going, and I'm like, going down the straight, I'll hold the wheel with my leg just to do it quick, but at Plymouth, can't do that.
Nope.
Oh, God, no. Not with that car.
And you got a lot on your mind when it comes to Plymouth dirt track racing in a late model. That goes pretty quick.
Yeah, that it does. Like I said, we've been having nothing but issues so far this year, but I'm praying for Saturday.
Who's helping you along the way here?
My Uncle Phil. He owns a farm, and I got my crew chief, Steve. But other than that, just me and us two.
All right. How about some sponsors that you have or people that are helping you with the cash every now and then?
So I got Craig from LBI. He's stuck with me for the last 3 years. Newburgh Brewery, got to love the family out there. And then Game Over, downtown West Bend, best food you're ever going to have. And then I got C. Werner Fabrication, another longtime sponsor of mine. And I got Eddie's Lake House now and TTK. They just signed on this week, just a couple days ago.
Where are they?
So TTK is out of Newburgh, Wisconsin. Eddie's Lake House is out of West Bend.
All right. A lot of people
really
jumping on the bus. They're getting on board with you.
They're jumping on board slowly but surely, so we're getting there.
Ethan Kling is racing this Saturday night. Can't thank you enough for your time for coming on the show, Ethan. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Ethan Kling joining us here on the Racing Roundup program. We'll be right back. And that's it for the television portion, because I want to get into the idea that, okay, I'm still trying to figure out how you do it. Was the race car any different? Did you have to modify anything to get what you needed to get going?
I just jumped into it and I went.
How about any other safety equipment? Do you wear a collar or anything like that?
Oh, absolutely. Have to wear a neck collar, all that.
Yep.
I did that one time with the Sixer division. I went up to the Dells and it wasn't required or nothing. I took a driver's side hit, concussion, kind of messed me up a bit.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, now I'm like safety first.
It's an amazing, inspiring story because there's a lot of people that could say you can't do that. Mm-hmm. And you're saying, I can't do that. I'm going to do that.
Oh, I don't believe in the word can't.
I'm guessing since the age of 9, or before that, you're like, I'm doing what I got to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
You adapt and you go.
As far as family support, are they at the track with you much?
No.
Okay.
Just me.
All right. Anybody you brought here with you tonight?
Oh, absolutely. I got the little lady sitting down there, Sarah. She's been my main support throughout this whole thing. Something goes wrong, whatever. And she's right there by my side, and I'm grateful to have her.
And you reached out to us through our Facebook page, which I can't thank you enough, because we want racers to know you can get on our show. Just drop us a note, an email, racingroundup@gmail.com, saying I want to be on the show. We have a link on our website. I'm glad you reached out to us through Facebook. What other kind of things are you looking forward to maybe as you get figuring out this late model stuff? Is there anything else on that list of I got to do this?
Trying to think. Well, one thing I would like to do is I would love to rip that 327 out and just drop a 355 in.
Okay.
It's like that little motor, it's been nothing but issues, and
right.
I've stripped it down, tried everything with it, but I think she's just tired.
Okay.
And
when it comes to that first win, which comes on our show, we had a couple of guests this year that hadn't won yet. Right after they were on our show, they won a race. So I'm just saying it could happen this Saturday at Plymouth with the late models. But when it comes to those moments, are those their validation? I'm guessing more than anything else, right?
Yeah, validation that it was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I risked everything, put everything I have into this, and just one win.
Yeah.
One win could change everything.
For sure. Ethan, where can we follow you on socials?
I'm on Facebook. You can just look me up at Ethan Kling, or you can look up my driver page, Perseverance Motorsports. That's about it.
All right. Love the name of that. Hey, everybody, how about a big hand for Ethan Kling joining us here on the show? Thanks for bringing Sarah down with you. Thanks for coming on the program. We wish you all the best this Saturday at Plymouth.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you having me.
You bet. The rookie contender at Plymouth Dirt Track this year. Lots going on in the right direction for Ethan Kling on the program. We have Brendan Ostrowski on the way. We also are talking to a guy named Dean Strom about all the things happening in the world of short track racing. And Bryce Miller brought his number 11 Appalachian Sucker Punch race car down and some beautiful bottles of Appalachian Sucker Punch to talk about. A lot of things going on in the right direction for that Columbus, Wisconsin native. We're talking to those guys yet to come here on the Racing Roundup Show.
Join the racing crowd every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central all season long. Contact us on our website, racingroundupshow.com. We'll be right back with more of the upper Midwest and Wisconsin racing scene, NASCAR, and the world of motorsports.
Olson's Outdoor Power Equipment is a fully equipped parts, sales, and service dealer of quality mowers, snow throws, trimmers, chainsaws, and more. Olson services what they sell, does warranty service work on big box store mowers, and their expert service technicians are ready to get your equipment running right. Put their stock parts department and friendly, knowledgeable staff to work for you. Visit the racers at Olson's Outdoor Power Equipment today at 14323 West College Avenue, just 1 mile east of Moreland Road in Muskego. Olson'sPower.com. Olson's Power Equipment.
Organize like the pros with Hefner Racing Products. Take your trailer to the next level. Upgrade your garage, streamline your shop. Whether you're tearing up the track or tackling home projects, Hefner Racing Products has you covered with the best made and widest variety of organizational accessories made right here in Wisconsin. Shop online now at hrpracing.com.
Race car components for gearheads in Beaver Dam is your race car parts destination. Anna Gerke and the Gross family of racers stock thousands of parts for short track racers on dirt and pavement. Race car components is the manufacturer of championship-winning Copperhead gears. Save on the shipping cost of MD3 body panels. Parts in stock. Get your G60 Hoosier tires psyched, grooved, and signed. See Anna in the Gearheads Parts Van at Gravity Park. Visit Race Car Components for Gearheads.
The Gravely Mower Series at Olson Outdoor Power is raising the bar on performance with smarter controls, longer run times, and more comfort. Add in layaway and financing from Olson's, and there's no lawn you can't conquer. Buy the best from the best. Gravely at Olson's Outdoor Power, Muskego.
The Racing Roundup Show is dedicated to showcasing grassroots racers and national stars of our sport. If you're a fan of NASCAR, four-wheel, two-wheel, road racing, drag racing, or the short track scene, you are in the right place. Welcome back to the Racing Roundup Show.
Welcome back indeed. Glad to have you with us here on the Racing Roundup program. It's Tuesday, July 7th. Lots of things going on in the right direction. Lots of things to discover and discuss here on the program. We can't thank our guests thus far for making it a great show. More things to come to push us over the top when it comes to great programs. I want to thank Greg Lapine and all the help he gives us on getting the guests lined up, and I get some chances to say, hey, you want to be on the show? And we have a lot of fun doing it as a great crew, and we couldn't do it without Matt Rapina and Dave Schmalzer helping us technically on every aspect. My son Sam helping out with the socials and helping with everything there. I want to thank Sherry Prock for our website involvement. I want to thank Mark Goodman and Bruce Blodgett and Scott Krieger for all their help behind the scenes and getting things rolling. I want to thank Jill Lapine and Faye Hendricks as well for everything they do to help us around the show. It takes a lot of folks, so I want to thank them personally for all their involvement, including Dean Strom and others that are part of our program for many years. We couldn't do without them. So I want to thank our crew for making this show continue as we roll on with another road show next week at Slinger Speedway. We're there Monday afternoon at 4:15 with a live show. Our next Johnson & Sons Paving Road Show will be at Slinger in the Turn 4 grandstand area right before grandstand gates open. So I think we'll be there talking to drivers because they're going racing soon after that. So join us next week. Thanks to Oak Creek Automotive. We have a live road show next Monday, about 4:15 or so, in between all the things that are happening on Monday before Tuesday's 47th Annual Cobblestone Slinger Nationals on Tuesday night. This portion of our show is brought to you by the Midwest Truck Series. They're racing this Sunday at Slinger Super Speedway. Their portion of this program and their series is supported by Wagner Automotive and Epic Media. The series is back in action this Sunday. It's going to be neat to see how the Prelude to Nationals plays out. It's the second straight visit for the series at Slinger Super Speedway. For the latest information, stay tuned to our show or visit MidwestTruckSeries.com. Another update for you, this Sunday night is the third annual induction night for the Badger Midget Hall of Fame at Angel Park Speedway in Sun Prairie. Induction starts at 1 p.m. at the Angel Park Pavilion in Sun Prairie. Fans, drivers, and teams are encouraged to attend. 1 o'clock start, should be a couple hours, maybe end around 3 o'clock or so. Get in there, you get admission to the races that night as well for a small fee, so that's all a part of the fun. At the pavilion, right there outside Turn 1 at the Prairie. This year's inductees are Cara Marchese, Ray Richards, Bob Waldan, Harlan Kittleson, Randy Cook, and Dave Shannon. The voice, Dave Shannon. I love Dave's voice. He was a longtime PA guy there, radio guy from the Madison area. They'll be honored, and they'll be there. All of the living members that are inducted will be there this coming Sunday. Admission is $15, includes your ticket to get in the races on Sunday night. It's a big-time Racers Reunion night as well. They've got vintage midgets sitting there, and they're going to have a bunch of racing with Milwaukee Stock Car Association Vintage Modifieds, Midwest Legends Dirt Series, and Badger Midgets Racing Sunday night at Angel Park Speedway. More on the story when it comes to short track racing with our expert over here. He's on that end now, way over there. Dean Strom is here. Thanks, Dean, for coming on the program.
Thanks, Jim, for having me.
Appreciate you being here. You're a busy guy. Heard you on the Flow broadcast. They couldn't get the Slinger Sunday like some did. Good crowd. Good racing.
Crowd. Really good crowd.
Really good racing.
Yeah, good racing.
Let's get into it. Yeah.
It's time for the Bonafide Security Solutions Short Track Report. See the racers at Team Bonafide for custom-made security doors, program card access, cameras, and alarm systems for your home or business, plus on-call locksmith and more. It's a lot. Call Bonafide 262-790-9400 or go online to bonafidesafe.com. Bonafide protects what you value. Our Dells Raceway Park coverage supported by Diamond Wheels, who sponsors the weekly Fast Dashes in several divisions at DRP. Diamond Wheels is your destination for stock car, road racing, autocross, dirt track, and off-road beadlock wheels, custom chrome finished wheels, and more. Visit diamondracingwheels.com. This past Saturday's races at DRP weathered out. This coming Saturday at Dells Raceway Park features a full slate of NASCAR local racing on the Country Plumber Night. Double features for the late models, plus modifieds, bandits, Super Cup, Sixers, and hobby stocks qualifying at 4:30, racing at 6. Details, DellsRacewayPark.com. At Slinger Super Speedway, as you mentioned, Jim, this past Sunday night, Luke Fenhouse dominated the 100-lap Super Late Model feature in what was a tune-up for the Super Lates. Alex Prunty got close for a few laps, but had to settle for second, and Alex's uncle Dennis came home third. Oak Creek Automotive sponsored Ryan Gutnick won a wild late model feature. Robert Frisch was victorious in the Crown Vics. Ryan Lovald conquered the figure eights, and Jason Utek benefited from Carter Stark's car shutting off with less than 2 laps remaining to claim $1,000 that were online. $1,000 to win for the Super Bees feature. This Sunday night at Slinger, you mentioned it, Jim, prelude to the Nationals, highlighted with the Midwest Truck Series.
Yep.
Also on the card, a points night for the Slinger Bees, the 602 Craters, Crown Vics, and Figure Eights. Gates open at 5, racing Sunday night at 6:30. But that is night
there's
one.
More. There's more.
But wait.
There's more.
There's more.
Yeah.
That's night 1 of 3. Then we get to Monday afternoon at Slinger. It features practice for the late models and for the super late models competing in the Slinger Nationals and the Turn 1 CRA Pro Series. Our Johnson & Sons Paving Roadshow presented by Oak Creek Automotive, as Jim said, starts at 4:15. We'll have drivers there on the show coming and going. It'll be at the Turn 4 bar in Turn 4 bar area, which is in Turn 4.
It's trouble.
High above.
Trouble in Turn 4.
Trouble in Turn 4. Trouble in Turn 4, yes. Monday night, then, of the Slinger Nationals, it'll take on a different look. In years past, we've simply drawn cans with a number on it to see where the guys are going to qualify. That used to be the highlight of the show. Not anymore. Monday night of the Nationals weekend, we had the Slinger Nationals Bracket Challenge presented by Flow Racing, Hoosier Racing Tire, and Incredible Bank. It's going to take the top 32 teams from Monday afternoon practice. You've seen a bracket, right? If you filled out a bracket for the March Madness NCAA basketball, it's like that. We're going to have brackets. The fastest driver from Monday afternoon will be seeded number 1. The 32nd fastest driver from Monday afternoon practice will be seeded 32nd. They'll go head-to-head in round 1. Second fastest guy will take on the 31st fastest guy.
Are they out there together or one at a time?
They are out there together. I learned this just on Sunday night. They're going to be separated by about a half a track. So one's going to start on the back straightaway, one's going to start on the front straightaway. I believe it's 2 laps. Head-to-head, whoever goes fastest will advance to the next round. We get down to the final 4. Everybody's going to get new tires. Actually, I think it's final 8. Everybody's going to get new tires.
Throwing on some new Hoosiers for this.
New Hoosiers.
Yeah.
And then $5,000 on the line to the winner. Fastest lap, just head-to-head. And if you've ever seen qualifying, and I know you have, the qualifying times at Slinger.
Yeah.
You know we're going to have a...
There'll be a tie twice in the first 16
But
cars.
a 15 is going to beat a 7 or something like that because it is so close. So it's really pretty cool.
Last year, I think the bubble was actually identical times, and Brad Miller went out second, so he lost out on the transfer for the locked-in spot.
It's
crazy.
I've seen it happen. Yeah. And then we also on Monday night also have the Fire Suppression Solutions 100 for the Turn 1 CRA Pro Series. That will include last year's champion from the Slinger Super Speedway, Jaden Johnson. He'll be in the field. So a big Monday night of action at Slinger. And then Tuesday night, the 47th annual Cobblestone Hotels Slinger Nationals for the super late models. The late models will be the undercard. the regular weekly late models. NASCAR stars Carson Hocevar, defending Nationals winner Ty Majeski, amongst a stacked field that are going to go 200 laps. It's going to be pretty cool indeed. Gates open on Tuesday at 11:30. Top 10 rows of each section of the seating are reserved. The rest are general admission. You can buy your tickets at slingersuperspeedway.com or go to the Ticket Hoss app. That's new here at Slinger. Ticket Hoss app. You can pay for it and get your ticket right there on the app. Pretty cool. Don't have to stand in line. So that's 1 week from tonight. It can be a lot of fun.
It's going to be great. Monday afternoon, we're going to be doing our show at 4:15 at Slinger Speedway on our Jack Johnson & Sons Paving Road Show, presented by Oak Creek Automotive. Dean's going to be a busy guy. I'll be working the flow stuff, so it's going to be a lot of fun hanging out with some really cool racers all weekend.
You're going to go from the Racing Roundup show right to the floor broadcast on Monday?
They're going to probably start without me, yes. Yes, I learned that today. They're going to start without me.
All right.
5 o'clock on Monday.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
CK Contractors LLC supports our Wilmot Raceway coverage for lot clearing of brush and debris, lot grading, Lake Michigan shoreline restoration, pond building, and more. Hire the professionals, Chris Klemko and the racers you trust at ckcontractorsllc.com. Jim, I watched it. Looked like you guys were having a great time with racers and fans on the Fan Midway in front of the gates there
Wilmot,
at
it was a
Wilmot Raceway.
Bunch of fun,
Yep.
yes.
Special thanks, of course, to CK Contractors and for the Kenosha County Fairgrounds for hosting the Racing Roundup show 1 week ago. Racing action also last Tuesday.
Yeah, points night because they couldn't race on the 4th of July, yeah.
Last week's guest, John Fall, led all but the last half lap in the Wisconsin Wingless feature. Congrats to Eric Wilkie on the win. Recent show guests, Colin Sivia, Greg Ault, Tim Cox, they finished 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Ryan Johnson topped the Bandits. Brandon Mertes controlled the Street Stocks. Nathan Crane made it 3 feature wins in a row, and Matt Vanderveer's winged sprint car. Anderson's Pure Maple Syrup sponsored Bill Baylog, and the rest of the World of Outlaw sprint cars roll into Wilmot. 2 big nights this Friday night and Saturday night. There's a Thursday night kickoff party with a big screen showing Thursday night's Outlaw action from Michigan. There's bands playing after the races both nights. Anderson's Pure Maple Syrup pancake breakfast Saturday morning. Racers Benevolent Fund auction Saturday afternoon. Tickets and more info, WilmotRaceway.com. Are you going to be flipping pancakes?
I will not. I'll be in Lime Rock Park, but I've been to the pancake breakfast. It's worth going. They've got it figured out. These people are professional pancake makers with a big round wheel.
Yeah, turns.
They are fluffy and delicious. My goodness, you want to miss it. Saturday morning, Wilmot Raceway.
Our Gravity Park coverage this season, sponsored by Race Car Components for Gearheads in Beaver Dam. You'll find their parts truck in the pit area Friday night at Gravity Park. To find out about their in-stock parts, including MD3 body panels, G60 Hoosier tires, and championship-winning Copperhead Gears, search Copperhead Gears on Facebook. This past Friday night at Gravity Park, it was washed out. This coming Friday night at Gravity Park features 7 divisions of racing. Green flag drops at 7 o'clock. And at Madison International Speedway this Friday night, monster trucks and double features for late models, Misfits, HSRA, and the Upper Midwest Vintage Racing Series, plus a $1,000 coin scramble for the kids, presented by One Community Bank. Details, misracing.com.
Lots going on. Can you stick around for a few more minutes, Dean?
I'd love to.
Because the guy sitting between us has been sitting here trying to refresh his phone about every 30 seconds, trying to say, when's it my turn? When's it my turn? It's his turn now. We're not going to make him put dirt tires on because he has this Friday off because the Midwest Tour race got canceled due to, hang on, I got it right here, race confliction in the region. So the Midwest Tour is not going to race at Cedar Rapids, Iowa this coming Friday. So he's got plenty of time now to throw dirt tires on and go race with the Outlaws, right? No, I'm kidding. Let's welcome in the driver of that beautiful number 11 Appalachian Sucker Punch ASA Midwest Tour machine out front, Bryce Miller. Bryce, welcome back to the show.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for being here. Dean, you get to see him race a lot. And it's got to be fun knowing that this race car, this family team, is doing some cool things, especially with the new sponsor bringing out some cool products.
Well, it's interesting because, Jim, it didn't look like he was going to race all that much early in the season.
I saw the first incident.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Bryce Miller, the luck that you have had, not only last year in your rookie season on the ASA Midwest Tour, but then it started out, it kind of carried over that sour luck into 2026. And maybe now, that bad luck has just gone away, right?
Yeah, for sure. It was a tough way to start the season. Probably one of the worst days of racing I could have had on Slinger. And that was actually the first day I officially owned that super late. And we had nothing left of it by the time it was said and done. But so thankful for Appalachian Sucker Punch jumping on board. they've been such an awesome partner, and it's such a fun product to market. We've kind of been all over the map lately with promoting it, and it's great to have them as a partner, and they appreciate it.
I saw you at Smoky Hollow Campground.
Yeah, we were. So we got to 2-for-1 there. So we got to help out Smoky Hollow Campground as well, and it's so good. It's easy to sell, and they're even better in a slushie. We have a Ninja slushie maker now.
Wow.
And it's quite good.
So your trailer is going to be the most popular trailer in the
So
pit
Cindy,
area.
your mom, no longer has to worry about just tire pressure. She has to worry about making sure the right flavor's in the slushie machine.
Oh, for
or is
sure.
that your job?
No, she's been kind of handling all that, but I think
All
we're
right.
going to have 2 slushie machines the way it's going because
yeah.
it's at Smoky Hollow, there was people lined up over probably, 100 people probably sampled it that weekend.
It has
so.
to be fun to market and get out in the community with a product that who doesn't like? An Appalachian Sucker Punch, 4 flavors to choose from?
For sure, and they're only growing. So they just got released beginning of June in Wisconsin. And since then, we're over 15 locations now that have started to market it and to sell it. And it's pretty cool to have that where you can see it at the racetrack and then go down to the convenience store and get it. So it's been awesome.
Appalachian Heritage Distillery has done a lot of work in working with ASA last year, the national tour. This year, they're sponsoring both the national tour and the Midwest tour as entitlements. So there's a lot that has been talked about, but now you get to live it. And when it comes to this product, there's flavors. It's also got 12% ABV, so it's going to sneak up on you. It says right on the bottle. It'll sneak up on you. But the neat thing is you get the chance to be part of a whole new marketing effort. I mean, this is kind of what you dream of, right? As a driver, get in a race, get a competitive race car, a great series. And now the sponsor's saying, hey, let's go here, let's go there. Like, yeah, I can do that. I can show up at the Stars race and talk to people on the midway and then help other guys in the pits. It's kind of a neat thing.
For sure, and it just couldn't have been better timing, right? We wrecked our car at the opener in April, and literally within 2 weeks they got the approval to distribute it in Wisconsin. So it was just a perfect match. They wanted a driver in the Midwest Tour. That's what I was running, and they were able to help me out with the car. So it's just been an awesome partnership. It's only growing, and we got a lot of big plans ahead.
The first race on the ASA Midwest Tour that you had the Appalachian Sucker Punch colors was at Jefferson Speedway. How good did that feel to run up front and battle for the lead in that race with a brand new to you race car and a brand new to you sponsor?
Well, yeah, you saw our opening day. You had to give me a 30-minute ride to go get some brake masters. We were testing the day before at Slinger. One of the brake masters, just a fluke deal, kind of went out. Dean drove me down to Bailey's Racing Products.
I just happened to be at Slinger. I was picking up my golf cart.
Yeah.
I store it out there. I was picking up my golf cart, and I said, oh, there's a race car out there. I'm going to go see who that is.
And since then, it's been awesome. So we unloaded at Jefferson. It was unbelievably fast for what we had no notes, new to us car. And it was unfortunate because I thought we had for sure a top 3 car, and I was just kind of waiting for it to get settled. Got a flat tire, of all things, flat right rear, but I wasn't even that disappointed because we knew we had the speed. We were in the top 5 all day. It's like, well, it happened, and went to Norway, had a top 10 run there, and it's just tomorrow we're going testing at Dells Raceway Park with me and Joe Wood, and finally you're just getting time to go test and get some notes on this car because it's going to be a big summer stretch coming up here.
Yeah, the next race on the Appalachian Sucker Punch ASA Midwest Tour presented by 5 Star Bodies is at Madison International Speedway. You got to have that right there, that fast half mile, man. That's coming up Friday night, July 24th. The Howie Lotto Classic, one of my favorite races. I won't be able to get there again this year, but when I go, man, it's all about Howie, and it's a great night of racing. 100-lapper on a Friday night. It's going to be special. I enjoy racing there under the lights with ASA, whether it be a longer race or the Howie Lotto race, the 100-lapper. Plenty good for me. The Joe Shear Classic's awesome. What do you like about Madison?
It's awesome. I grew up there. My dad raced late models there forever, so it's kind of been home for me. I just haven't got a ton of chances to race there, but had a lot of good runs in the truck series there, and just looking forward to get back racing there. I got to turn maybe 15 laps with Derek Krause after our wreck. He let me start his car to kind of stay in the Platinum program, and it's hard to believe after wrecking our car we haven't missed a race in the ASA Midwest Tour. So that's cool, but just, get forward to going back there for that 100-lapper. And go racing, and then right after that we go right to the Dixieland 250, which to me is a huge, it's one of the biggest races of the year. The Slinger Nationals, the Dixieland, and Oktoberfest, and probably the Joe Shear are kind of that bucket list race. So we're hoping to go test there in a week or so and get ready for that. But it's a lot of racing here in a little bit.
Yeah, that's Tuesday night, August 4th, and these are punishing races. 100 laps at Madison, that'll use up the equipment. 250 laps at Wisconsin International Raceway on Tuesday night, August 5th, is it? I think it is. That's a Tuesday, August 4th, something like that?
August 4th, yeah.
The first Tuesday in August. We'll be there on the show at the front gate. Dean and I will be on the call of the race, but you want to be there in person, you can watch it on demand anytime after. That's a special race for sure. And you guys right now are operating with that one race car, right?
For sure. Yep.
Okay.
One
all right.
car, yeah.
When it comes to this kind of racing, this is only part of what you do in your shop.
It
Bryce
is.
Miller Motorsports is a pretty busy place.
It is. It's crazy. It's a logistic nightmare every single day, and you're trying to run a full-on company and still work a full-time job. So we're busy all the time. We're shuffling cars. We used to be really no one could drive in our yard because we took care of it. Now it's just a full-on parking lot with trailers and cars, and we're rolling stuff all over the place. But it's just awesome, the opportunity we had with kind of starting with Austin Warner with the Bryce Miller development. And we added another truck in, so not only with my own racing, I got that going on, and it's busy for sure.
Yeah, Logan Nealon and Austin Winter were guests on our show a couple weeks, so you can watch it on demand on our website from Smoke on the Water in Okauchee Lake. It was great to talk to those young drivers. They are very new to this. Austin's just in his second year, and Logan's coming from a background where he's like, I'm going to race some of the time. So now you have to keep him up to speed with everything you're changing with Austin and progressing with what you're seeing and doing on the racetrack with Austin going full schedule. How does that all balance out with you and your dad, Mark, and going racing with what you have going and mapping what's going next? What's tomorrow going to be?
Well, yeah, there's just a lot of coordinating, and we've got a big whiteboard in the shop to kind of stay organized on what day we change this oil and just a lot of trying to remember. So we have a really good process right now of everything. We document everything anytime we do anything, and so Logan and Austin have done a great job, and I'd like to get Logan more races. It's just I don't have all the time in the world.
Right.
We're both working, and so it's just been awesome. I send them videos and just kind of tips and tricks, and it kind of reinforces what I'm learning in the ASA Midwest Tour. So it's just cool to be a part of it and have that opportunity.
You've also had an encounter with a couple folks that are not from the area but want to help in every way. The Alan Quickie Driver Development Program that you were part of. Danny Cameron kind of adopted you. Like, hey, I'm going to help these guys out. I want to do something with you guys. What a great guy. A crew member with Alan's 1992 championship winning team. Lived in California. Came to a bunch of your races. I saw him wearing his Bryce Miller Motorsports T-shirt at a recent event they had at South Boston with this year's class of Quickie Underbirds. It's kind of how do you kind of take that in? Like, okay, it's me, my dad, my mom, and all of a sudden Danny's like, let's try this. Let's do this shock change. Have you written this down? I mean, that's kind of a different thing that you kind of encounter along the way, haven't you?
For sure, that program I would suggest anyone to go through it, and it's a full-time job doing that program, but it teaches you so much. Obviously they reinforce everything you're doing on the track, but I learned so much just off the track of how can I market myself better, how can I get bigger sponsors, how can I do all these different things that you have to have in racing today because it's such a financial-driven sport. So it just really made me a lot more well-rounded as a race car driver. But, yeah, to have Danny in your pits he's one of a kind for sure, and it's just thankful for everything that program did for me, and it really kind of expanded my horizons and made me open up my eyes. And, I've only grew up in Wisconsin Midwest short track racing, so to kind of get to work with a Paul Andrews and a Rodney Childress and a Wendy Vetturini on a daily basis just really made me a more rounded racer for sure.
And there's a lot of things that come from that program. We talk about your tutelage and stuff. Ty Fredrickson won the Quickie Cup, and he's actually going to be attempting his second ARCA race this year at Lime Rock this coming weekend.
On a road course,
He raced at Elko. Yeah, he finished top 5 again. But those kind of things can happen when people are like, oh, I know you from that program. I mean, I hope that happens for you too.
Oh, it totally does every single day. And, that's what they do such a good job of is getting your awareness out there. And I would just make as much of an opportunity or do as much as you can with that program because, like you said, you never know where it's going to take you. And just the connections along the way that people recognize you from that program. And they have such a good national spotlight for up-and-coming racers. So it's really a cool program. A lot of work, but it's worth it in the end for sure.
And they just had a conference. I believe that I get a chance to see some of the inside baseball with that program. They just had a person from the Toyota Performance Center join them on a conference call, a Zoom call with everybody involved. That's the place that all the Toyota drivers are getting the chance to go work out, get fitness training, literally lift weights next to Christopher Bell on a given day, or you're going in the sim with somebody that's been doing it for a long time, and those kind of opportunities, that's all part of the gelling of it. Who's all part of your program right now, Bryce, making it happen for you in 2026?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that make it possible. Obviously, I want to thank my new sponsor, Appalachian Sucker Punch, but they've been a great partner, but I can't thank all the guys that have stuck with me this entire time. Smoky Hollow Campground, Club Lamarck, Floors for Less, Jacoby Waterproofing, Packer Fastener, Wise Guys Auto Repair, McGonigal Race Engines, Pro System Brakes, Driven Racing Oil. There's just so many guys that have been with me since day one. I know Wise Guys Auto, I was I think 12 years old, and I had a proposal written up, and I walked in there with asking for a main sponsor for $250, and he's been with me since since that day. So
and he's still at 250, right?
Yeah.
Still,
we had to up it. I said, I'm racing bigger things now.
All right.
So
Well, it's great to have his support, no question.
For sure.
Where's he located?
He's right in Columbus, Wisconsin.
Right.
Just a great auto repair shop, and he's there's just so many people along the way that have supported me, and without them, I would not be in this spotlight, and I just can't thank them enough.
When you go racing, we know Bryce Miller Motorsports is very active at the track. I'm guessing you'll be a little busy this Sunday at Slinger.
Yeah, Austin's going to be racing there.
One driver or two?
Just one this weekend.
All right.
So, and then we got, then that's when the kind of the heat of the summer goes, because they're both going. And not only are we just going to the races, we're going testing during the week. So Austin, we're going there on Friday. We're trying to get Logan a test session next week. So there's just, we're going to the racetrack a lot. Even if you might not see us, we're testing or doing something together.
Last question is what we get to see the benefit of, Dean and I, watching races that you race in the Appalachian Sucker Punch ASA Midwest Tour presented by 5-Star Race Car Bodies. When it comes to that series, what do you have to do different? What do you have to step up and prepare for, whether it be a spotter or a certain tire guy that you might want to access? Those kind of things that people may not know. What does it all take to get to that level and compete as high as you do, sitting there at 18 points out of 10th right now?
Yeah, it's a lot, because every different race requires different things. Obviously, you go to a smaller 100-lap race, you only need a couple guys, but you go to a Dixieland 250, and you need everybody you know to come to those races. So just trying to shuffle, and the guys I have on my team, they have families and they have stuff going on, so you're trying to shuffle, and spotters are always kind of interchanging, and so it's a lot to kind of coordinate. You're a football team manager at all times to make sure you got enough guys going to the line and all that, and it's been awesome to have Joe Wood on our team. We haven't really got to work together a ton, but we got a big kind of second stretch coming up here where we're going testing and going racing finally, so I'm looking forward to that as well.
I'm glad you guys got the car right today, because Joe's going to go through a lot of things with you guys tomorrow.
For sure, yeah.
Bring the toolbox, right?
Yeah, we have a whole game plan set up. Everyone just thinks you go test, you just turn laps, but we got about 7 different plays where we're going to do this, do that, and kind of back-to-back everything, and just try to learn stuff. This sport never stops evolving, and if you're not up and up on it, you're going to fall behind. So just looking forward to that, and I've known Joe forever, just never really had that close relationship with him, so he's just as excited as I am, which is cool.
That's great. And Dean, you've got a busy week coming up. We know where he's going to be Friday. We know where he's going to be on Sunday. We know we're going to be on every day of this weekend.
It's one of my favorite weeks of the year.
Are you camping up there again?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Nationals week. I'll be there Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, working. Jim,
right.
Working.
All work all the time.
All work all the time.
All the time.
Hey, before we sign off here, I just have to. I filled in for you 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you did. Great job.
And thank you. But I couldn't do it without this crew. You touched on it. This crew that you have assembled. It is. They helped me carry this thing across the finish line, and they did a great job.
Yep, thank you. And you can watch that show, which I guess is much better when I host, because things are on time, things go according to plan, nothing changes, it's all laid out well.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, well, I got word from the crew that you did a really nice job. I'm feeling threatened all of a sudden here, Dean. Thanks for everything you do for our show and what you do for racing, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
How about a big hand for Dean Strom and Bryce Miller. Bryce Miller Motorsports hanging out with us. Guys, thanks for being part of the show.
Yeah, thanks for having us on. Good to be back.
You bet. We're going to unveil for the first time the nominees on the list that will be voted starting July 15th. Who's going to be in the Southeastern Wisconsin Short Track Hall of Fame? We'll find out in a few moments with Brendan Ostrowski, one of the board members at the Hall of Fame. Brendan also brought his modified a bunch of folks down. We're talking to Brendan Ostrowski next on the Racing Roundup Show. Before we talk to Bill Holland and what's going on in the Groove, sponsored by Johnson & Sons Paving. That's still on the way on the Racing Roundup Show.
Thanks for tuning in to the Racing Roundup Show. Check out our website, racingroundupshow.com, and like our show on Facebook. Join us on Twitter and Instagram at Racing Roundup. We're coming right back after these messages from our awesome show sponsors.
Johnson & Sons Paving is an asphalt and concrete paving contractor serving southern Wisconsin and proudly sponsors our weekly Bill Holland in the Groove segment. Trust the team of experts offering a full range of asphalt and concrete construction services for customers from Dane County to Fond du Lac and from Sheboygan to Kenosha County. Johnson & Sons Paving is proud to meet or beat their clients' timeline while exceeding expectations. Homeowners and business owners alike depend on the racers at Johnson & Sons Paving to stay on budget and to get in and out quickly while keeping their property safe and accessible at all times. For all of your asphalt and concrete needs, get started by going online to johnsonsonspaving.com.
Adams Towing offers expert heavy-duty towing services for the entire state of Wisconsin from their Plover headquarters. Since 1961, 3 generations of heavy-duty towing specialists and racing supporters have provided towing, flatbed, and reload service, plus winching and upright, long boom service, truck starting, and cleanup. Adams Towing proudly sponsors Ryan Farrell's Super Late Model team. Put Adams Towing and their experienced team and their fleet of heavy-duty tow trucks and rollbacks to work for you. Call Adams Towing today at 715-344-3836.
At Automatic Transmission Design, we know your vehicle is important to you. When your transmission needs servicing, take it to the best. ATD in Germantown, Wisconsin. ATD understands how important it is to get your vehicle fixed right the first time. When you take your vehicle to ATD, our ASE trained technicians will run diagnostic tests to pinpoint the exact problem and answer any questions you may have before repairs begin. ATD has been providing high-quality, honest repairs to customers for over 15 years. We service all makes and models using the best parts and equipment available. When you come to ATD, you will get an honest assessment of the problem, simple explanations, experienced technicians, competitive pricing, high-quality parts, and their 100% guarantee. Money is not the goal at ATD. It is the result of fixing the problem and returning the vehicle to you. That is their goal. The next time your vehicle needs quality transmission service, give Charlie a call at 262-251-7777 or visit autotransdesign.com.
Hey there, this is Leon from LD's Barbecue. Open Wednesday through Sunday in East Troy. Not only do we serve your favorites every day, but we also provide catering for graduations, weddings, office parties, and more. Stop in and try our award-winning food, sauces, and rugs. Check us out on Facebook for daily specials. LD's Barbecue in East Troy. Remember, we'll smoke your butt.
$427-1000 American Foundation.
When your foundation is in need of repair, you need 3 things: an honest opinion, quality work, and fair prices. Call American.
Trust and dedication. That's American Foundation.
Call American right now for huge savings.
427-1000 American Foundation.
Bobby Gutnick and the technicians at Oak Creek Automotive on South 27th Street in Drexel are experts in automotive repair. For 35 years and counting, the Napa Certified Car Care Center at Oak Creek Automotive handles emission testing, tires, and complete auto, truck, and SUV repair. From oil changes to transmission replacement. 414-761-3250 to schedule your free inspection appointment. For all your vehicle repair needs, head to South 27th and Drexel to the experts at Oak Creek Automotive. Check out our website, RacingRoundupShow.com, to watch show archives, see photos from decades of our program, and links to support our awesome show advertisers. Now let's get back to more of the Racing Roundup Show.
Welcome back to our program. Glad to have you with us here on this Tuesday evening, July 7th. There's a lot of things going on in the world of racing all summer long. By all means, support your short tracks. Get out to the big tracks. Get out to the little tracks. There's a lot of things to see and do. You can watch it anytime on those pay-per-view channels and everything else you're watching on Flow and Dirt Vision and all the other apps. By all means, we need you at the racetrack. We need you in person at the track to make sure the racers know you're there. The promoters put on good races, and they keep putting up big money for racers to win and race for. I want to tell you that this is coming Monday is our next Racing Roundup show. It's on Monday afternoon at 4:15 or so, right after practice ends, before they qualify for the Slinger Nationals. Our Johnson & Sons Paving Roadshow is on Monday, July 13th at 4:15 p.m. That's our only show next week, and it's going to be happening thanks to Oak Creek Automotive in the grandstands right in turn 4. So by all means, come on down, join us, or pop on the app and watch us on YouTube or watch on RacingRoundupShow.com on your mobile device. Looking forward to seeing you there Monday at 4:15. We'll have a bunch of drivers to talk to before Tuesday's big Slinger Nationals. I'm on the Flow coverage on Monday night and Tuesday. So we want to make sure you guys have some fun with us. And Monday afternoon makes sense after they added the 100-lapper on Monday night. I also want to tell you that we're back here at Polly's on Tuesday, July 21st. So in 2 weeks' time, we're back here at Polly's. Our schedule page is the address and our latest show locations. RacingRoundupShow.com is the website. Here's a reminder to watch and set your DVR or watch live on Milwaukee's only motorsports TV show. It's called The Racing Roundup Show. It comes your way this Saturday and every Saturday at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. You can watch it live online at CW18Milwaukee.com, or better yet, just kind of hang out with us and maybe watch it and tape it like I do and watch it later. It's all cool. It's all fun. It all promotes racing of all types. The Racing Roundup Show TV show on CW18 Milwaukee is this Saturday at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. It's time now to recognize our Anderson's Maple Syrup Racing Short Track Spotlight driver. He's involved in a lot of things. We also know that Bill Balog's racing his Anderson's Maple Syrup sponsored sprint car this weekend, Friday and Saturday night with the World of Outlaws at Wilmot Raceway. There's also a big Anderson's Maple Syrup pancake breakfast on Saturday morning at the racetrack. It's right within walking distance of the grandstands. Camping spots probably are sold out by now, but you can always get there early like I have on the past Saturday mornings I can make it. It's a lot of fun to kind of hang out and take it all in before they go racing Friday night and Saturday night. Our Anderson's Maple Syrup Racing Spotlight driver this week is this guy sitting next to me. He brought his modified with him. Out of a big hand, everybody, and welcome for Brendan Ostrowski. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me, Jim. I feel like I was just here not too long ago, but thanks for having me.
On Oak Creek Automotive, there's a lot of drivers that have a lot of things to say, and I know you had more to say than we had time for. So when you and I talked after the show, I said, hey, come on back on a different show. So I'm glad you could make it and brought your friends with you.
Of course. Our shop's right down the road, so this is an easy one to get to all the time.
Where are you racing that modified next?
Friday we're at Seymour, and then Saturday we're at Plymouth. My Uncle Pete's racing as well with his vintage car. So
Pete O won a heat race at Madison International Speedway, a tar race in his vintage modified. Congrats, Pete O. I don't know what he did the next night at Dell's Raceway Park. Doesn't matter, because he's still probably living off the glory of winning Friday night. But it's cool to see Pete O in a modified anywhere, anytime.
Oh, for sure. Especially this year we're celebrating 60 years of Ostrowski racing.
Whoa.
So he came back out of retirement at the right time.
All right. And then your dad, Leroy, I'm sure he's got the itch now, right?
I'm not too sure.
Okay.
But he's still around helping me.
I can see through the crowd here. He's got a hands up. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, but he still helps me every weekend, so I'm extremely thankful.
I'm thinking you want him to be more in your corner than trying to.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So the vintage modifieds, that's taken off, isn't it? It's kind of cool to see that history, as you saw in pictures, I'm guessing. Photo albums of Dad and Grandpa's books. Now you get to see these cars roll past.
Oh, for sure. They race all the time and up in Escanaba, and then the local guys started a group down here, so that's really cool to see.
And you are racing a modified of a different type.
Yeah,
What kind of modified is it?
I run a IMCA Sport Mod. We normally run around 141 and then Seymour, but Plymouth has a very similar class and similar rule set.
And you're not racing for points anywhere right now, are you?
Oh, no.
Okay.
We travel around.
All right. So this weekend, 2 races, Friday, Saturday, if all goes well.
Yep, that's the plan anyway.
All right. What's been their most recent plans and how those results come out when you guys went racing?
Plymouth's been our most successful track.
Okay.
Finished third and then fourth last weekend. Kind of struggle at Seymour, 141. There's just so many cars up there. It's hard to dig yourself out of a hole if you have a bad draw.
Sure.
But, it's been a real good season. I can't complain so far. We have 30 nights on the schedule.
Wow.
So I think we're a little over halfway at this point, but a lot of 2-day weekends, 3-day shows, big money shows, just working hard.
For those who just saw the quick video you put together of shining out that car and making a nice little reel on the wiping down the car, that's all you guys do during the week, right? You just wipe the car down and put it in the next trailer, right?
I wish it was that easy. That's kind of Riley's job, though, to wipe everything down. He's here, so I'm thankful for him.
He did a nice job. I saw the video reel. I'm like, hey, that's at Polly's. That's awesome.
Yeah, that can of BAM never stays in one spot very long, so.
That's cool. Ostrowski Racing is one of the websites, or one of the Facebook page destinations. I found you at Brendan Ostrowski, but you also like Team OSR.
Yep. Hashtag Team OSR is on all of our social media platforms, so if you just hit the search bar, type that in, you can find all of our posts everywhere.
So when it comes to your racing, how soon do you decide where you race then, Brendan?
Well, we made out the schedule way earlier this year. I think the minute all the schedules dropped, we made ours. Of course, there's some changes that happen normally if we, don't have a car left at the end of the night. So just stay tuned to the Facebook, and that's where you can find our schedule as well.
And who are the sponsors on that modified sitting right here outside the door at Polly's?
Express Towing and Recovery in Waukesha, Oak Creek Automotive, of course we mentioned them. D&H Sales and Service in Sheboygan, that's Brad Dahmer's company.
Good guys up there, yep.
Oh, for sure. BMRE Electric Carts out in Random Lake. Brad's been really
Good guy
involved
there
in our
too.
program for a lot of years. Cars and Coffee in Milwaukee, that's a new one this year. It's a really exciting partnership we have.
What's that all about?
So every last weekend of the month in the summer months, we meet down at the lakefront. It's at McKinley Marina. Saturday nights they have one, Sunday mornings. It's all the same weekend, last weekend of the month.
Okay.
It's kind of a cruise-in. There's all sorts of cars, tuners, muscle cars, classic cars. We bring our race car. We're trying to promote that you do not have to drive fast and reckless on the street to enjoy fast driving. It's very important to me and all the other car guys. Street takeovers are starting to get bigger, and we don't like those too much. You see them all over the news. They're not good things, so
right.
we're trying to promote that.
Good point.
That's a big one.
Yep.
And then Beham Sign and Design has the car always looking great, so we can take it to events like these
right.
and look as professional as possible.
Looks great.
A-Main Apparel, shirts always have to have, look professional. And
right.
So them guys do a lot for me. Bailing Racing Equipment, and then Ultimate Race Cars. Jeff builds safe cars. I crashed more times than I can count, but I'm still here. All the fingers work yet, so.
And who'd you bring all tonight with you?
I got my crew chief, John Banky, Riley.
The John Banky.
The John Banky. Crew chief Charles is back there. He's kind of like our car chief / crew chief. He fills in whatever role he needs. That's Riley. My mom, Dad, my favorite cousin, Missy, my Uncle Pete, Aunt Jackie, my dad's Jackie, John's lady friend, Denise. There's just a bunch of people over there. Just so much support all the time.
And you have an old soul, I'll say, because not only is your family racing for 60 years, but you are part of something that goes back to as long as that, even a further back when it comes to the Southeastern Wisconsin Short Track Hall of Fame. You're on the board. You're the youngest person by I don't know how many years that take an interest in this. There's a good movement and a great support with youth racing getting highlighted throughout the year at the Hall of Fame in Hartford. But you've taken that next step and became a board member. What's that been like?
It's kept me busier than what I'd like to be sometimes, but I really enjoy it. When I'm not racing, I have a whole Midwest Racing News collection, all sorts of pictures, everything. So I've been very involved on that side of things. I have to thank my grandma and grandpa Ostrowski for getting me into that. So it's kind of a natural progression into the Hall of Fame board position.
All right.
But yeah, it keeps me way busy.
When it comes to the Hall of Fame, there's an induction ceremony every November, the first Saturday in November.
Correct.
If I have it right. When it comes to that event, it's a big deal for a lot of people. That's sometimes the crowning achievement of their entire racing life, and we learn about these people in a lot of ways, and it's a great presentation. Everybody that's been in the Hall of Fame has their own place in the hall. They want all the honorees to come back and enjoy that and celebrate as a member. Jim Hendricks is here. He's a Hall of Fame member. There's a lot of other folks that are part of that process. But there's another process, another time to elect some more people to earn their place in the Hall of Fame.
Correct.
I was told the voting starts July 15th.
July 15th, we start to take our nominees that we gathered this year, and that's when public voting starts. So
how do you vote?
It's on our website, Southeastern Wisconsin Short Track Hall of Fame.
Okay.
It's also linked on our Facebook. It will only be out on July 15th. You can't look at it early, can't log in early. Just July 15th.
How long is it going to be open for voting?
It's usually around 2 weeks.
People like deadlines. So get there July 15th and vote.
Yep.
Let's just say that.
Indeed.
Yeah. You ready?
Sure.
There's a list of names in front of you. Here's the folks that the board put together or were suggested as potential nominees. You got to vote July 15th. They're not in the Hall of Fame, but there's only a select number of these that will be voted in, so you can vote starting July 15th among this list of folks. Drum roll, please, and let her rip, Brendan.
So this list is in no particular order.
Okay.
I just want to say that for starters. We got Butchie Hafman, who was a track worker for many years, as well as a racer. Greg McCarnes, Junior Dodd. Tim Crimmings, which is a big name. George Bowman, Herb Duvall. Randall Kamnick, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He was the announcer at Jefferson, and I believe he still is the announcer at Jefferson. Scott Cuxhouse, Jerry Kindler, and then you yourself, Jim Trado.
Wow. Thank you. That's a big deal. So you vote for the other people, because I'm not retired yet. I'm not old enough to be on that list, but there's a lot of deserving people, so that's a great list of folks, and I'm honored to be on it. That's
For sure.
very cool. Thank you. So July 15th, you can start voting for whoever you want to put on there. How many are you going to elect? Do we know yet?
Should be 5. It's
All right.
5 every year.
Okay. So that's a big deal.
Oh, for sure. Especially, we have names like Matt Kenseth in there, and then all the way to our local guys. There's Miles Melius and Fuzzy Fosbender. So it's a large group of names that have done a lot of things in the racing community around here, just southeastern Wisconsin. That's all we recognize for. So.
And racers that Donnie Scheffler's in the Hall of Fame. He's here tonight. I mean, there's some racers that are still racing that are part of this. It's a really good group of people to be recognized, and you can recognize them. I'm not saying you have to vote for anybody specifically. I'm just flattered that I'm on the list. But I'm not done yet. I'm not ready to say what did I do. I'm still doing it. So it's great to know that I'm considered even for that list. So thank you for that. If people want to go to the Hall of Fame, it's open pretty much all year, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe it's Wednesdays through Saturdays in Hartford, Wisconsin.
All right.
We're located on the second floor of the Wisconsin Auto Museum. It's right on, basically you take Main Street down, hook right onto Roll Street. It's right there.
And if you've been there before, you might not see the same stuff. There's quite a good rotation of things going on.
For sure. There's patches, stickers, physical race cars that people restored. Then the museum is always bringing in, their own cars for display. Those are always coming in and out. So it's always rotating.
Well, thanks for what you do on the board to help carry on that legacy of people that have been around racing long enough to be on that list, and people that are in the Hall of Fame, no doubt appreciate it. And we get a chance to celebrate our little corner of the world as a Hall of Fame in Hartford, so that's really cool.
For sure.
We do have something we want to tell you about, though. There's a car show coming up. You want to mention what's going on July 19th?
So if racing didn't keep me busy enough, I started to help out the Waukesha County Fair with their classic car show.
Okay.
This year, we're trying to put together a display of at least 15 race cars. Grassroots racing has always been something important to me, my family, of course, for 60 years. They're celebrating their 15th annual classic car show, so we're trying to do something different. It's America's 250th, their 15th. We're trying to, spread the awareness that grassroots racing exists yet in Wisconsin.
How do we find out more information? They connect you through socials? Is there a certain place we want to go?
If the racers want to bring their cars, they can contact me on Facebook, just myself personally, Brendan Ostrowski. If you need more information about the Classic Car Show or anything else at the Waukesha County Fair, you can find them on their website, Waukesha County Fair, as well as their Facebook page.
But if you want to bring your race car, it's Sunday, July 19th. You have to be there at a certain time. If I'm racing Saturday night, got to get cleaned up. By what time do I need to be at the fair?
Earlier the better.
Okay.
The race cars can come in the morning. We have a whole separate section for parking, so earlier the better.
Gotcha.
If your car is totally demolished, you can maybe bring it. Just let's not work on it there.
It's a working farm, and no, it is not. It's a fair for people to walk up and look at it.
Yeah.
And expose your sponsors, too.
Yep.
You have a great time with folks saying, here's what helps me in my race car. Make sure you go there to get your work done. That's pretty cool. So that's the 15th annual Classic Car Show at the Waukesha County Fair during the fair.
Yep.
So you got a full time to go hang out at the fair, too, on the last day of the fair on Sunday, July 19th.
For sure. And, there's race cars. Who doesn't like race cars?
Exactly. Keep doing what you're doing, would you?
I'll try my best.
How about a big hand for Brendan Ostrowski, everybody? Everybody brought with him. Thanks for bringing your car down. Thanks for making this show great. Appreciate it.
Of course, Jim.
Back with Bill Holland and the In the Groove segment brought to you by Johnson & Sons Paving. We're going to Slinger and Madison next on the Racing Roundup Show.
Join the racing crowd every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central all season long. Share what you love about short track racing on our Facebook page and on Twitter and Instagram at Racing Roundup. We'll be right back with more of the Racing Roundup Show.
Adams Towing offers expert heavy-duty towing services for the entire state of Wisconsin from their Plover headquarters. Since 1961, 3 generations of heavy-duty towing specialists and racing supporters have provided towing, flatbed, and reload service, plus winching and upright, long boom service, truck starting, and cleanup. Adams Towing proudly sponsors Ryan Farrell's Super Late Model team. Put Adams Towing and their experienced team and their fleet of heavy-duty tow trucks and rollbacks to work for you. Call Adams Towing today at 715-344-3836.
Greenfield Gallery wants to buy your racing collection. Do you have die-cast cars from IndyCar, Sprint Car, or Short Tracks? Greenfield Gallery wants them. If you have old racing programs, racing photos, and negatives, Greenfield Gallery wants those too. Contact Ralph Hibbert Jr. at Greenfield Gallery, who wants to buy your racing collection. Ralph also has an ever-changing eBay store full of racing collectibles. Search Greenfield Gallery. Email Ralph right now to get connected. His email address is ralph@greenfieldgallery.net.
For your next purge or project, Go with the pros. Source Services. Champion driver and Wisconsin Short Track Hall of Famer Dan Source founded Source Services in 1988 with one truck, one employee, and a tireless work ethic. Through the dedicated work of Dan and his employees, Source Services LLC is southeastern Wisconsin's leading waste container rental company. Dropped and picked up by professionals, you can rent a dumpster for up to 60 days. Source Services sorts and recycles to reduce the amount of waste going into landfills. Go with the pros at sourceservices.com.
Eliminate the hassles of planning a trip to the races. Hook up with Boring Bob's escorted NASCAR racing tours. Boring Bob offers transportation, lodging, race tickets,
No Boring Bob.
nightlife, shuttle service, and more. Boring Bob knows all the back roads into and out of the racetrack to get you in and out fast. Pick one or pick them all. Go in style to Daytona. Eliminate the hassles of planning a trip to the races. Hook up with Boring Bob's escorted NASCAR racing tours. Boring Bob offers transportation, lodging, race tickets, nightlife, shuttle service, and more. Boring Bob knows all the back roads into and out of the racetrack to get you in and out fast. Pick one or pick them all. Go in style to Daytona, Bristol, Phoenix, Las Vegas, and more. He has decades of experience and industry contacts galore. You name the race, let Boring Bob do the rest. Call Boring Bob today to make plans now to go on one of Boring Bob's famous escorted NASCAR racing tours. Boring Bob's always at 414-321-1307. That's 414-321-1307.
Like our show on Facebook and share our content with other race fans. We hope to see you at one of our upcoming shows too. Join racers, other race fans, and win prizes. Now let's get back to more of the Racing Roundup Show.
Welcome back to our program. Great crowd, great fun tonight. Looking forward to seeing you on Monday afternoon at 4:15 or so. We're live at Slinger. Our next Racing Roundup show is a road show. Thanks to Johnson & Sons Paving and Oak Creek Automotive. We're live at Slinger at 4:15 Monday afternoon, part of the big 3-day celebration of racing at Slinger Super Speedway. I'll be on the flow call Monday night and Tuesday night, so we got to do the show sometimes. So we're moving it to Monday afternoon. Hope you can join us in the grandstands at Turn 4. I also want to say hi and hello to some folks in the stand, in the crowd tonight. Hi, Daryl and Joanne Traber. Good to see you guys here. Good to see them here. We got a bunch of folks hanging out. Jim and Faye Hendricks. We got Pito and Jackie O are here. Good to see you guys. The Strauskis. We saw the table over here. We're waving back and forth to Zig and Zag. And they got Scott Krieger's brother Dave. We got Itch over here. We got a great crowd. Max and his son Henry are here tonight, too. It's kind of fun to hang out with you. We got a bunch of racing to do after the show with some giveaways, too. So come on down and join the racing crowd on a given Tuesday night. Next Monday, we're at Slinger. We're back here two Tuesdays from now on July 21st. This portion of our show is brought to you by the racers at Schlafer Auto Body and Sales in Lannon. Trust them for all your auto body repair work. They do everything. They work with all insurance companies. They do it right for 4 generations and counting since 1974. Search out Schlafer Auto Body on Facebook or give them a ring. They are ready to help you with your car or your fleet of work trucks. Schlafer Auto Body. The Badger Kart Club is racing this Saturday and Sunday at Millwright Raceway in Dawson. It's a big weekend. Badger Points races 8 and 9, including the Junior Sprint Series both days. The Tag Masters join the fun on Sunday. It's always free admission, and check out kart racing. It's really cool. It's really fun. That's where I got my start. BadgerKartClub.com is the website. Bill Holland joins us now. Bill, it's kind of fun following around everything that's in racing. We cover all forms of racing, and you've been a busy guy, too.
It's a busy time of the year, no question about it. A lot's going on. A lot going on this time of year at all of our area tracks and some big events coming up.
Yeah, we had a couple of big events we're going to see in a few moments. Where'd you travel this week?
I really enjoy it when the ASA Stars National Tour makes that 2-race swing up to Slinger and Madison. You know, we've talked, for years about how great would it be to have a national super late model series. Well, we've got one now. It's not a perfect world, but you've got the big names racing against each other in our own backyard, and to me, that's a pretty good start.
Yeah, they're 2 great races, and Bill talked to a lot of the drivers that were competing at the Slinger and Madison races this past, whatever it was, a week ago or so. More importantly, it takes a long time to get this together. It takes a lot of Bill's time to make sure it's just done right, and we always get to just smile and watch, right? Let's do that right now, and Bill Holland's in the Groove, presented by Johnson & Sons Paving.
Hi, I'm Bill Holland in the Groove at Slinger Speedway. We're here for one of the biggest events of the season at what's billed as the world's fastest quarter-mile oval. Some of the biggest names in super late model racing from across the country are here to do battle for 325 laps. It'll be something to see on the high banks. The ASA Stars National Tour brings in racers from across the country. Derek Thorne hails from Bakersfield, California. Stephen Nasse made the trip north from Florida.
It's a series like no other, and you get to race a lot of the top teams. I do feel like it is a stepping stone to the next step, NASCAR-wise.
With 2 wins and 3 starts on the tour, North Carolina's Carson Brown tops the series point standings.
I think we've got a really good year going for us. Just have to keep it that way, stay consistent, have no car issues, no malfunctions, and just need to keep the ball rolling and just stay consistent, stay fast.
2-time national short track champion Austin Nason has a lot of laps here. He knows exactly what to expect.
It's going to be a long race, and you're going to have a lot of laps, and your left side tire's got to go a long way. So patience and just being there at the end is going to be the biggest thing.
Wisconsin entries include 4-time Slinger Nationals winner Ty Majeski. He won the inaugural Stars Tour Championship. Stratford, Wisconsin's Derek Kraus, highly motivated to win this Father's Day event.
To have him here and all the support that he does and stuff like that, it'd be really cool and really special to have end the day in Victory Lane.
Also part of the show, the Midwest Truck Series, ready to go green for 50 laps on the high banks. Defending Slinger Super Late Model champ Grant Griesbach among the contenders.
Been coming here a long time. I think this is my 15th Father's Day in a row spending it at Slinger Speedway. So been around here for a long time, and that leads to high expectations. So hopefully we can end up in Victory Lane later.
Coming to the green flag, it's Robbie Rux in the 5 and Brady Bill in that bright orange and blue 70 truck leading the way. A number of top contenders right behind. It's Rux out front early. He's out of Deerfield, Wisconsin, and right now pulling away from the field. It's Robbie Rux, 6-time series champ James Swan in the 97, Eugene Gregorich III in the 1, Minnesota's Tristan Swanson on a 3-race winning streak in the 23, and Grant Griesbach in the 60. Coming to the checkers, this one belongs to Robbie Rux, a big win for his race team.
So it's just me, my best friend, my dad, my girlfriend, that's pretty much it. So it's tough to do it, but when you do it, it makes it all that more rewarding,
We've got Stephen Nasse on the pole and fast qualifier Ty Majeski on the high side as the ASA Stars National Tour drivers take the green for the first of 325 laps. Ty Majeski's credentials match up with anyone in the super late model world. He'll win the first of our 3 stages, and here in the second leads Derek Kraus in the 9 and Carson Brown's 81 car. Smoke coming from the 23 of Merrill, Wisconsin's Levon Vandergeest. An oil line problem leading to a caution and cleanup. Back to green with Derek Kraus out front. Stars point leader Carson Brown second. Ty Majeski third and Stephen Nasse running fourth. Carson Brown, gunning for his 3rd win in 4 tour starts, takes over the lead. Coming to the checkers, Ty Majeski is up to second, but this one belongs to Carson Brown, winning the Stars Tour Badger State 325 at Slinger Speedway.
Yeah, I feel like it was a really good race. Big thank you to him for driving me pretty clean, and Nasse, all the lap cars for helping make the racing good here at Slinger.
Less than 48 hours later, the Stars Tour is ready to roll at Madison International Speedway. Carson Brown looking to repeat after winning here 1 year ago.
Momentum definitely carries, and the whole crew, vibes are up, everything's good, everything's where it should be, and just need to keep it that way after tonight.
Inaugural Stars Tour champion Ty Majeski is a past winner here. 2024 Series champ Casey Roderick, no stranger to Madison International Speedway.
I love the racetrack. I love how it races, and it's got a lot of character to it. It's rough. And I mean, it's got a decent amount of grip.
No one's come farther to race this Wisconsin doubleheader than Californians Jade Avedizian and former Snowball Derby winner Derek Thorne.
It creates a level or some challenges for guys that logistically don't normally do it, but it's huge thanks to all the crew guys that stick it out.
Earlier this season, Austin Nason in the 14 out of Roscoe, Illinois, won the ASA Midwest Tour Joe Shear Classic right here. Indiana's Paulie Schaefer, also a Midwest Tour winner this season. Minnesota teenager Ty Fredrickson, another strong contender.
All these people, this is their full-time job, so and all the races are good as well. So
definitely a lot of competition, and hopefully we can be one of the best tonight.
In qualifying, it's a Wisconsin driver quickest. Wausau's Luke Fenhouse fastest on the stopwatch.
It's always good to come out here and perform, in the Midwest, whether it's a regular show or it's a Southern show. So we're trying to do that, everywhere we go.
Coming to green for the first of 200 laps, Luke Fenhouse in the 4 car. Tristan McKee in the 5, leading the field of 21 cars through turns 1 and 2 at MIS. McKee will make the high side work. The young driver from Virginia driving for Green Bay, Wisconsin native Richie Waters. Ty Majeski now up to second, with Fenhouse running in third. Behind the leaders, Max Reeves in the 18, two-time ASA Midwest Tour champ Gabe Summers, Ty Fredrickson, Derek Thorne, Austin Nason, and defending race champion Carson Brown. Tristan McKee will lead the field to the first stage break. In the second, the 5 is still strong, leading Ty Majeski, Carson Brown up to third, ahead of Summers, Thorne, Kyle Steckley in the 22, and Austin Nason's 14 car. Steckley, the Ontario, Canada native, started 14th. Right now, he's battling Carson Brown for third place. At the stage break, Tristan McKee is 2 for 2, with one final stage remaining. Back to green flag racing, and here comes Ty Majeski, the first Stars Tour champion and inaugural Capital 200 winner, taking the lead from Tristan McKee. Majeski's had a lot of success over the years here, looking for another big win at MIS. The car on the move is the 22, Kyle Steckley, challenging Ty Majeski for the top spot. Steckley has come through the field and makes the pass on the 91 for the lead. And no one is chasing down the 22. We are on the last lap, and it's Kyle Steckley taking the ASA Stars National Tour Capital 200 at Madison.
I started passing cars, and I got up to 8th, and then I got up to 6th. And then I got up to 5th and 4th, and I think I ended the stage 3rd there. And I was like, okay, we really got something here, and we just need a minor tweak, and we're going to be really strong. So, the first stage was rough. We were struggling a lot, and they just got a perfect adjustment, and we were able to work our way to the front.
Like any driver cruising with a big lead, Kyle Steckley was concerned about a late race caution. Well, the only cautions tonight were stage breaks, not a single incident during the entire 200 laps. I'm Bill Holland. Thanks for watching, and thanks to everyone who makes our program possible. A big thanks to our sponsor, Johnson & Sons Paving. We'll see you next time we go in the groove on the Racing Roundup Show.
Nicely done, Bill. Well done. Join me in a round of applause, would you? Good stuff, man.
Thank you.
Great to see the national drivers understand and respect the idea that these tracks are cool and the racing was good. And Carson Brown said it, race me clean. That race at Madison went really clean.
Remarkable, I thought, because these guys aren't just riding, they're racing hard. And for Kyle Steckley to come from where he came from, 14th, with only stage break cautions to get to the front against that field, that's something folks will be talking about for a while. That team did a remarkable job.
Yeah, I get the chance to go to every Appalachian Sucker Punch ASA Stars National Tour race. I'm talking to Derek Kraus this week because he won the next race on the schedule, Newport Speedway. It's a lot like Slinger. It's in Tennessee. Their next race is on July 25th. But when I get to see them in what I call our home tracks, it's kind of a different feel for me. It's like, okay, I don't take it for granted, but I like to hear, thanks to your perspective, and getting them to sell us how cool it is to race here in the Upper Midwest.
Sometimes an easy and obvious question is, what's it like coming up here to race?
Yep.
And you get some remarkably candid and interesting answers.
Bill, we're hanging out at Slinger next weekend. You going to be with us at all? One or two of the 3 days?
Yeah, I think we'll cross paths once or twice.
Sounds great. Looking forward to see what Bill can cook up for us next time with his In the Groove segment. Bill, thanks for being part of the show.
As always, I appreciate the opportunity.
For being part of the crew as well. We want to thank you for being part of the program. We want to thank our guests for being on tonight. We cannot do it without our crew, but we want to thank Chris Gross and Phil Wiestoff as well for joining us here on the program. We want to thank Ethan Kling and his friend Sarah for joining us on the show. Bryce Miller brought his family and his race car. Thank you. Brendan Ostrowski and the team, hashtag Team OSR, are in full strength here tonight. Thanks for bringing the car down as well. Thanks to Bill Holland as well for being part of the program. And thank you for being part of the show. Dean Strom, always a great contributor to our show on the air and behind the scenes as well. Lots of racing to come. We need you to be part of it. We need you to be in the grandstands. We need to see you at the racetrack, and I hope to see you this weekend at Slinger. We'll be there Monday, 4:15 for our next Racing Roundup show, road show, Monday afternoon in the grandstands, 4:15 start time for our Johnson & Sons Road Show presented by Oak Creek Automotive. Until Monday, next Monday. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jim Trado. Support your local racing. Have at it, racers, and by all means, set your DVRs, and we'll see you at the track.
Wisconsin racing fans, we hope you enjoyed our show. Watch Milwaukee's only motorsports TV show this Saturday morning at 11:30 on CW18 Milwaukee and live online at CW18Milwaukee.com. We are delivering fresh content every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. Plan now to join the racing crowd next Tuesday and win prizes. Visit RacingRoundupShow.com for our latest show schedule and to watch our shows on demand. Like the Racing Roundup Show on Facebook. Follow and interact with us on X and Instagram at Racing Roundup. Until next time, race fans, on behalf of the entire crew, this is Dean Strom reminding you to support your local racetrack, set your DVRs, have at it, racers.